Georgia Peach coming at you one more again. Jordan Maxwell on the occult world of commerce. Close to my eyes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here at the 4th Annual ConspiracyCon 2004 Memorial Day weekend. Appreciate that you're here. Most of you were here this morning when I made a few announcements about how many of our presenters are solution-oriented. And the person you're about to see is just such a person.
Fair use, fair use.
Provided with an introduction.
Teaching, news reporting, criticism.
Honored today by Jordan Maxwell, an associate and friend of ours here at the conference. And again, about solutions. Look at that symbol right there. Might look a little bit familiar. And I don't use that symbol by accident, and neither is our next presenter, who is also an associate and good friend of Jordan Maxwell. Jordan, some of you know, has spoken at this event and others like it. And I thought it would be appropriate for Jordan to provide a little bit of a hidden history lesson as to what has happened to our country, what has happened to this planet, what has happened to our legal system, our financial system. He is very knowledgeable about secret societies, symbolism, fraternal orders, all the things and elements and groups that are behind what has happened. And I couldn't think of anybody better to introduce our next guest. So without further ado, please give a warm welcome to Jordan Maxwell. He will be up here for about 15 minutes. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank you all for being here with us today. A lot of kind words have been said about me, but I want to clarify a few things. I'm not the world's foremost authority on anything. I never have been, I'm not now, nor will I ever be. I'm too smart for that. Because I know how much I don't know. And I'm learning every day that I live, the world keeps opening up larger and larger. And I started this escapade back in 1959. I started talking to audiences in 1962 about secret societies, the New World Order, occultism, and it was in 1966 that Anthony J. Hilder produced his first record set with Myron Fagan on Illuminati. And it was Anthony J. Hilder and Myron Fagan who introduced into American society the idea of secret societies and the Illuminati. So when you hear the concept being discussed by anyone of secret societies, and especially that word Illuminati, remember it was Anthony J. Hilder who introduced it, and the man who talked about it, Anthony, actually produced the records, and it was Myron Fagan, a very important man that you need to know about, who's no longer with us. Myron Fagan was the man who introduced the idea of the Illuminati. As I said, I was talking about these subjects back in 1962, but most of the people who now talk about it were even still in school. So consequently, I've I've looked at many different areas of conspiracy since that time. And I'm appalled at what I see happening in this country today. We are told that America is the land of laws, a nation built on laws. In point of fact, nothing could be further from the truth. America is run by people who are lawless. We have no law in America, and understand that. The law is whatever the powers that be in power happen to say it is today. Whatever they say it is, that's what the law is today. And it may change tomorrow. So what you need to understand is this is not a nation of laws, it's a nation of lawlessness. And somewhere along the line, we're going to be dealt with by that universal God force because of what we have allowed to happen in our country. Now, in relation to the subject today, which is the occult world of commerce, let me give you a couple of examples of, I think, where you need to start thinking. If you are going to send a box through the mail and you need to wrap it with some rope, you go out in the garage and you find some rope and tie up the box, and that should be sufficient to do the mailing. But if you're going to take that rope out to the edge of a 10-story building and hang on it, you better trust and you better examine the integrity of that rope now, because your life hangs in the balance on it. Another example is if you owned a 2-story building and you were going to put a lot of weight on the second floor. If you were smart, you would go downstairs first with the structural engineer, get on a ladder and go up through the ceiling tiles and examine the floor that you're going to put that weight on.
With and resonate with different planes of nature. And even if you know nothing about biogeometry, if you simply design forms according to these specific numbers and combinations, they will automatically give you beneficial BG3 energy qualities. But to understand how this works requires us to change our frame of reference to where the living vibrational world around us is in constant dynamic interaction with us, based on how we form the world around us. Biogeometry is the science of energy balancing. We often refer to it as nature's own design language of shape, sound, color, motion, angle, proportion. All the way that nature creates vibrational and energetic effects are things that are studied and applied in biogeometry. It's also based on the principles of resonance, and resonance is when things of a similar vibrational quality can exchange energy and information, and the principle of harmonics, where this vibrational exchange takes place at all levels, at all planes of existence, all dimensions. Now, one of the remarkable things inside biogeometry is that it has practical methods for us to directly detect specific vibrational qualities, differentiate them one from another, and to apply them or transform them for practical purposes. Dr. Karim has also succeeded in identifying a specific vibrational quality not discovered by the French. That is the vibrational quality that balances all living energy systems. This is an energy that Dr. Karim has coined the biogeometry 3 or the BG3 because it has 3 specific components, but they come as one totality. So sometimes Dr. Karim will refer to this as the 1 energy quality. But it's like the mystery of the Trinity, where the 3 is 1 and the 1 is 3. But Dr. Karim's original research was able to isolate the 3 specific vibrations that do balance all living energy systems, the B3. There's also a hidden part of the system that Dr. Karim discovered where particular geometric forms will resonate with different planes of nature. Now we know that the human being contains more than a physical aspect. Along with our physical aspect, as understood by every classical tradition on the planet, we have a body of life energy that the Greeks called ether and the Chinese called qi. and the Japanese call ki, and that the Indians call prana. In addition to this body of life energy, we have what's often referred to as the astral or emotional body. We have a body of mental activity, and we have higher spiritual bodies as well. There's a hidden communication code of the type known and used in ancient Egypt, where specific geometric forms are like antennas that connect with and resonate with different planes of nature, so that the form that you see on this particular slide is a type of pendulum developed by Dr. Karim that brings together a variety of these shapes that connect to the different planes. The shape that connects to what's often referred to as the astral plane, that is actually the source of the human emotional body, is the form of a hemisphere or a pyramid, so that these geometric forms have multiple aspects to them. And so one of those is that it connects to a very specific aspect of the subtle worlds. In ancient Egypt, they understood that they were constantly interacting with conscious forces of nature, and they termed these conscious forces of nature the netters. The Egyptians understood they were interacting with conscious forces of nature, and they understood how to have a communication code with these conscious forces of nature. Virtually every classical tradition in the ancient world had some type of shamanic science in which they knew how to talk with forces of nature. And particularly in ancient Egypt, they had mastered these communication codes. One way that these codes manifest is in pure geometric form, that the forms themselves hold a particular type of vibrational or energetic content that connects with higher realms through resonance and harmonics. In this particular illustration that we have received from Dr. Karim, it shows a netter interacting with the pharaoh. And the interaction between this force of nature and the pharaoh is through particular forms held in the hand. These forms have a geometric form to them, but their geometric form actually emits specific vibrational qualities. And this is one of the secrets of the ancient Egyptian science, that some of the forms that we see from ancient Egypt, like the form of the Ankh, is not simply a metaphor, is not simply a symbol for life, but the form itself actually emits a carrier wave, emits a vibration that has an effect on living beings. So what we see represented here is that in ancient Egypt they knew how to communicate with the forces of nature through these communication codes, including that of geometry. And these geometric forms have a vibrational content as well as a symbolic meaning. Khalil Masih did a tremendous amount of research in looking for particular types of forms from ancient Egypt that were spread throughout museums in Middle East and Europe. And the form you see here, the form known as the Waj. In Europe, it's known as the Egyptian pendulum. This particular form is one that is represented in many European and Middle Eastern museum collections, and they usually simply label it as some type of ritual object. But ritual object is just a description they give for something that they don't know what it is or how it was used. What it actually is a pendulum that has a specific type of vibrational emission from it. The vibrational emission from this pendulum comes from the hemispherical cap at the top, and the vibration that it emits is modified by what looks like zigzag lines, similar to a specific letter in the hieroglyphic language, that changes the vibration so that the emission from the tip has a penetrating carrier wave of energy. So in ancient Egypt, they used a science using these forms and their vibrational qualities to communicate with natural forces and to develop a science of being able to differentiate different vibrational qualities and to know their effect on living beings, both as far as energetic and health effects, as well as effects on consciousness. In 1933, something very important happened. At that time, a particular researcher named André de Belazal, along with his co-worker Leon Chamoret, were able to isolate a specific range of vibrational qualities that became a type of vibrational spectrum. They built on the work of earlier pioneers like Louis Turin, a radio engineer in France. But this individual that you see in these pictures, de Belazal, was able to finish the spectrum. So just as we have today an electromagnetic spectrum that allows us to create electromagnetic technologies, so at that time, in 1933, they completed this understanding of the range of vibrational energies that are too subtle to be picked up by electromagnetic detection equipment. However, these subtle energies were known to the ancient spiritual traditions who practically applied these energies. And these particular energies do affect living beings, all biological life, in a profound manner. Although again, simple electromagnetic detection equipment will not detect their presence. They split the spectrum up into 12 different parts, and they completed the spectrum when they identified a penetrating carrier wave of energy that they referred to under the somewhat confusing name of negative green. Without going into detail as to why they called it negative green, we'll simply say it's a very strong penetrating carrier wave that can be emitted by specific geometric forms. And this particular carrier of energy was found by French researchers to be capable of penetrating thicknesses of lead that cannot be penetrated by X-rays. So with the research that they did, you can see de Belazal in front of an array of hemispheres pointing in a particular direction. They could actually manifest and amplify, sometimes to a dangerous extent, this particular vibration through these types of methods. You'll also see an illustration of a hemisphere and pyramid form. They found that these forms actually emit this penetrating carrier wave from their base. And so both the dome and the pyramid have specific applications for energy purposes because they are what Dr. Karim refers to as polarized geometric energy emitters. In other words, they send a wave of energy in a specific direction, and that wave of energy can be engineered for specific purposes. But the main thing to take away from this slide is that in 1933, they were able to complete this spectrum of all the vibrational energies that affect living beings that are not known to modern science, but that were known to the great classical traditions of the world. In fact, as you see in this particular chart by Kerner Skariatin, the Russian who lived in Egypt and used the French methods of vibrational research that they called radiesthesia, they were able to isolate with the 12 bands of energy that they detected in the spectrum exactly what types of vibrations came from what types of form and were also present in what types of illness and disease microorganisms. This also meant that they could isolate the specific type of subtle vibration that could neutralize the energy coming from these disease microorganisms. And this is very precise type of knowledge. They may refer to these things in the different vibrational qualities under the names of colors, but it's not simply a color. Color is one way that these vibrations manifest in what Dr. Karim refers to as scales of quality. So the complete vibrational spectrum, creating all the possible effects on living beings, will appear in the scale of quality of color, but also in the scale of sound, also in the scale of motion and angle and shape and proportion. They are all qualitative scales that create very specific energetic effects. These three vibrational qualities that Dr. Karim identified can be talked about either through modern terms that have a identifiable basis to them in a type of vibrational science concept, or they can be described according to concepts known to classical spiritual traditions, which also had an understanding of these energies. So one of these energies that makes up the three vibrational qualities that balance all living energy systems is this quality that the French found, this carrier wave of energy that they called negative green. Another is one that we refer to in a technical basis as the higher harmonic of ultraviolet. It is in resonance with ultraviolet light and energy on the physical plane, but it's on a higher harmonic level. Classical spiritual traditions might refer to this energy as the spiritual light, or they might refer to it as the atmosphere of the angels. The third component, and considered to be in some ways the highest of the three components of this balancing force, is the higher harmonic of gold. The higher harmonic of gold is connected to physical gold and is the reason why so many classical traditions used physical gold in their spiritual mysteries. Whether it's in South America or Egypt or Asia, you constantly see the use of gold, but it's not for the physical aspect of it, but because it resonates with something on a higher level. This higher harmonic of gold energy was identified by Dr. Karim as having a strong effect on vitalizing the human immune system and activating many important functions in the human energy field and consciousness. But it's also something known to classical traditions. It is the same gold energy that you see around the heads and the body of saints in religious depictions all over the world. And this higher harmonic of gold energy was also an energy connected in the Egyptian mysteries to the plane of divine wisdom, a spiritual plane very close to the Godhead at a very high divine level. So we can understand these things either in a spiritual context or in more of a vibrational science context, but they're really the same unity. Now, this balancing force that Dr. Karim identified manifests in particular ways. And to really understand how we can engineer structures, build a building, create a form, so that it has specific vibrational qualities, requires us to change our perspective on how energies connect to form. Dr. Karim refers to our work as being a sculptor of space. When we form space in a particular way, we then form it also to create specific vibrational harmonics that will affect every person that ever enters into that location. And so this balancing force will naturally appear of its own accord around certain geometric forms. In the form of a rotational movement or a circle, it appears in the very center of the circle. In the biogeometry foundation training, after we teach people how to test these different
I've always been the type of person that I don't meet strangers. I treat people the way I want to be treated, because that's what it's all about. That's how we're supposed to be, because we're all connected, we all one. We here, everybody have a purpose in this world, and my purpose is to raise the consciousness of everybody, try to, wake these people up so they can see through the bullshit. And the only way we're going to do that really is by love. We have to love one another. All this mess they got going on, I ain't with all that. I stay in my lane. I stay to myself. I support people, but I don't like a whole bunch of foolishness. Thank you for dropping in on me. Yeah, one thing, because that's one thing I have problems with. I'm really not good at editing things and stuff like that. And I'm learning. I'm working with things. Trying to figure out different things like that. Now I'm see what I can do here. See, that's why I hate to do that, because I always mess up. Let's see.
foundation training, after we teach people how to test these different vibrational qualities, we will give them the form of a drawn circle and say, I want you to use these tools and show me where you find the BG3 energy. And they find it coming from the very center of the circle. This BG3 energy is in the center of all structures, and there are particular methods we can use to amplify and distribute its energy. So this gives us the classical initiation diagram that you see on this slide of a point in the center of a circle. If you
Are you still in here, Jonas? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I've been really diving into trying to, I have a whole lot of audio books in my library on Audible. I've been really going into, with the secret teachings of all ages by Manly P. Hall. Now that's deep. That's real deep. Now, if we want to collaborate on that, we can do that sometime.
with the Rosicrucians and Freemasons, they'll tell you the point in the center of the circle is the symbol of the Godhead. If you study astrology, they'll say that it is the symbol of the sun. If you study alchemy, they'll say it's the symbol of gold. It is all these things and more. This is a circuit diagram showing you how to connect to all of these things. And the higher harmonic of gold and the whole BG3 is found emitted from the center of these circular or rotational forms. If you have straight line forms, like the cross that you see on the slide, then this balancing force will naturally appear at the perfect balance point moving into those forms. Because this balancing energy appears at the balance point, and it actually works with all living energy systems to balance those living energy systems. But to understand how this works, once again, requires us to change our frame of reference to where the living vibrational world around us is in constant dynamic interaction with us, based on how we form the world around us, and also related to what we do with our own energetic field, with our thoughts, emotions, etc.
Right.
Dr. Kareem has done a tremendous amount of work looking at the way that specific types of vibrational waves.
That's what I tell people. Thoughts, your thoughts, you manifest with your thoughts. That's why you have to be careful of your thoughts, be careful of your words, because you manifest things like that. Thoughts manifest, create your reality. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. That's why I dive into the esoteric of trying to show them what the hidden meaning is, in the words of the Bible. You got to really see what's going on in there. Hey, Jess Larissa, how you doing, babe? I hope all is well. I'm trying to cook at everything else.
Wavelengths will create vibrational effects and affect living beings. One aspect of this is in the way that we can actually change the vibrational qualities within electromagnetic waves. And you can actually change the biological effect of electromagnetic waves to be biologically helpful to human beings and not harmful, based on how you shape the wave. The wave will have a specific shape to it based on the amplitude or height of the wave and the wavelength, as seen on the right-hand side of this diagram. In a simpler manifestation, this is also connected to the types of vibrational qualities that you get inside any structure, based on things like the height of the room and the length of the room and the width of the room. These will create specific wavelengths that are capped standing waves within that location, that depending on their particular size and structure, will create vibrational harmonics that are supportive or harmful to living beings within that structure. If you go to Giza Plateau, you will find that the three major pyramids at Giza are not flat-faced pyramids. The three major pyramids have a ½ degree indentation straight down the center of all four faces of the pyramids. This is known to Egyptologists, but they don't understand the purpose for it. The purpose for it is that it changes dramatically the vibrational quality of the energy inside the pyramid. In ancient Egypt, they understood about finding the sacred power spot to build the pyramid on in the first place, and then how to modify the shape of the pyramid to change its energetics for the desired purpose. So the modifications to the shape of the pyramid are quite intentional and create a profound vibrational shift within the location. Dr. Kareem has completed a system of vibrational energetics where you can use specific number qualities together in something he calls the modular system. And even if you know nothing about biogeometry, if you simply design forms according to these specific numbers and combinations, they will automatically give you beneficial BG3 energy qualities. So Dr. Kareem's research and understanding the way that geometric forms emit specific types of vibrational qualities that affect living beings. The French called this quality of emission of waves, they called it shape-caused waves, because the shape literally emits the wave. And this work was then validated at the Egyptian National Research Center when they had Dr. Kareem come and they gave him the challenge of having 2 Petri dishes with microorganisms in them. That was a fast replicating yeast. And they asked Dr. Kareem to kill all the microorganisms in one Petri dish with a simple geometric form and nothing else, and leave the other untouched. And to give you some sense of the type of person Dr. Kareem is, he said, biogeometry is not for killing, and I'm not going to kill anything. What I will do is I will put a simple geometric form and nothing else over one of the cell cultures and completely paralyze all of its life activity. It'll be in a state of suspended animation until I remove the geometric form. The other one that I leave alone will continue to replicate naturally. Now, what you see on this slide is the report from the Egyptian National Research Center from this evaluation, where the head of the Department of Microbial Chemistry, Dr. Badr al-Din, wrote
His star, mistaken for Cupid by the
Trying to get past all that there. Okay.
of Masonic, Hermetic, Kabbalistic, and Rosicrucian symbolical philosophy,
Oh, I'm cooking some turkey
being an
wings.
interpretation of the secret teachings concealed within the rituals, allegories, and mysteries of all ages, by Manly P. Hall. Narrated by Matthew Schmitz. This book is dedicated to the rational soul of the world. An analysis of tarot cards. Opinions of authorities differ widely concerning the origin of playing cards, the purpose for which they were intended, and the time of their introduction into Europe. In his researches into the history of playing cards, Samuel Weller Singer advances the opinion that cards reached southern Europe from India by way of Arabia. It is probable that the tarot cards were part of the magical and philosophical lore secured by the Knights Templar from the Saracens, or one of the mystical sects then flourishing in Syria. Returning to Europe, the Templars, to avoid persecution, concealed the arcane meaning
Campbell
of the
Super
symbols
Roman.
by
Hey,
introducing the
let me
leaves
tell you
of
something.
their
I ate me
magical
some
book,
Roman noodles in a minute now.
ostensibly as a device for amusement and gambling.
I ate me
In
some
support of this
Campbell's
contention, Mrs. John King Van
because I wasn't feeling too
Rensselaer
good
states
last night. My
that
sugar was
cards were
up, so I
bought
didn't
by
sleep.
the
I didn't
Roman
sleep
turning
well
warriors
last night.
who imported many of the newly
So I
acquired
ate me some
customs and habits of the Orient
Campbell's
to their own
beef
countries.
and
Seems to be
potato
a
soup last
well-established
night
fact,
about 4
and
o'clock
it
this
does
morning.
not contradict the statement made by some writers who declared that the gypsies, who about that time began to wander over Europe, brought with them and introduced cards, which they used, as they do at the present day, for divining the future. See the Devil's Picture books. Through the gypsies, the tarot cards may be tracked back to the religious symbolism of the ancient Egyptians. In his remarkable work, The Gypsies, Samuel Roberts presents ample proof of their Egyptian origin. In one place he writes, "When gypsies originally arrived in England is very uncertain. They are first noticed in our laws by several statutes against them in the reign of Henry VIII, in which they are described as an outlandish people, calling themselves Egyptians, who do not profess any craft or trade, but go about in great numbers." A curious legend relates that after the destruction of the Serapeum in Alexandria, a large body of attendant priests banded themselves together to preserve the secrets of the rites of Serapis. Their descendants, gypsies, carrying with them the most precious of the volumes saved from the burning library, the Book of Enoch, or Thoth, the Tarot, became wanderers upon the face of the earth, remaining a people apart with an ancient language and a birthright of magic and mystery. Court de Gebelin believed the word tarot itself to be derived from two Egyptian words, tar meaning road and ro meaning royal. Thus the tarot constitutes the royal road to wisdom. See Le Monde Primitif. In his History of Magic, P. Christian, the mouthpiece of a certain French secret society, presents a fantastic account of a purported initiation into the Egyptian mysteries, wherein the 22 major tarots assume the proportions of trestle boards of immense size and line a great gallery. Stopping before each card in turn, the initiator described its symbolism to the candidate. Edward Shure, whose source of information was similar to that of Christians, hints at the same ceremony in his chapter on initiation into the Hermetic mysteries. See The Great Initiates.
While the Egyptians may well have employed the tarot cards in their rituals, these French mystics present no evidence other than their own assertions to support this theory. The validity also of the so-called Egyptian tarots, now in circulation, has never been satisfactorily established. The drawings are not only quite modern, but the symbolism itself savors of French rather than Egyptian influence. The tarot is undoubtedly a vital element in Rosicrucian symbolism, possibly the very book of universal knowledge which the members of the order claimed to possess. The Rota Mundi is a term frequently occurring in the early manifestos of the Fraternity of the Rose Cross. The word Rota, by a rearrangement of its letters, becomes tarot, the ancient name of these mysterious cards. W.F.C. Wigston has discovered evidence that Sir Francis Bacon employed the tarot symbolism in his ciphers. The numbers 21, 56, and 78, which are all directly related to the divisions of the tarot deck, are frequently involved in Bacon's cryptograms. In the great Shakespearean folio of 1623, the Christian name of Lord Bacon appears 21 times on page 56 of the Histories. See the Columbus of literature. Many symbols appearing upon the tarot cards have definite Masonic interest. The Pythagorean numerologist will also find an important relationship to exist between the numbers on the cards and the designs accompanying the numbers. The Kabbalist will be immediately impressed by the significant sequence of the cards, and the alchemist will discover certain emblems meaningless save to one versed in the divine chemistry of transmutation and regeneration. As the Greeks placed the letters of their alphabet, with their corresponding numbers, upon the various parts of the body of their humanly represented logos, so the tarot cards have an analogy not only in the parts and members of the universe, but also in the divisions of the human body. They are in fact the key to the magical constitution of man. The tarot cards must be considered, 1, as separate and complete hieroglyphs, each representing a distinct principle, law, power, or element in nature. 2, in relation to each other as the effect of one agent operating upon another, and 3, as vowels and consonants of a philosophic alphabet. The laws governing all phenomena are represented by the symbols upon the tarot cards, whose numerical values are equal to the numerical equivalents of the phenomena. As every structure consists of certain elemental parts, so the tarot cards represent the components of the structure of philosophy. Irrespective of the science or philosophy with which the student is working, the tarot cards can be identified with the essential constituents of his subject, each card thus being related to a specific part according to mathematical and philosophical laws. An imprisoned person, writes Eliphas Levi, with no other book than the tarot, if he knew how to use it, could in a few years acquire universal knowledge and would be able to speak on all subjects with unequaled learning and inexhaustible eloquence. See Transcendental Magic. The diverse opinions of eminent authorities on the tarot symbolism are quite irreconcilable. The conclusions of the scholarly Court des Gebelen and the bizarre Grand Itala, the first authorities on the subject, not only are at radical variance, but are both equally discredited by Levy, whose arrangement of the tarot trumps was rejected in turn by Arthur Edward Waite and Paul Case as being an effort to mislead students. The followers of Levy, especially Pappas, Christian, Westcott, and Shure, are regarded by the reformed tarotists as honest but benighted individuals who wandered the darkness for lack of Pamela Coleman Smith's new deck of tarot cards with revisions by Mr. Waite. Most writers on the tarot, Mr. Waite a notable exception, have proceeded upon the hypothesis that the 22 major trumps represent the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. This supposition is based upon nothing more substantial than the coincidence that both consist of 22 parts. That Postel, St. Martin, and Levy all wrote books divided into sections corresponding to the major tarots is an interesting sidelight on the subject. The major trump cards portray incidents from the Book of Revelation, and the Apocalypse of St. John is also divided into 22 chapters. Assuming the Kabbalah to hold the solution to the tarot riddle, seekers have often ignored other possible lines of research. The task, however, of discovering the proper relationship sustained by the tarot trumps to the letters of the Hebrew alphabet and the paths of wisdom, thus far has not met with any great measure of success. The major trumps of the tarot and the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet cannot be synchronized without first fixing the correct place of the unnumbered or zero card, lemat. the Fool. Levy places this card between the 20th and 21st tarots, assigning to it the Hebrew letter Shin. The same order is followed by Papist, Christian, and Waite, the last, however, declaring this arrangement to be incorrect. Westcott makes the 0 card the 22nd of the tarot major trumps. On the other hand, both Court de Gébelin and Paul Case placed the unnumbered card before the first numbered card of the major trumps. Or if the natural order of the numbers, according to either the Pythagorean or Kabbalistic system, be adhered to, the 0 card must naturally precede the number 1. This does not dispose of the problem, however, for efforts to assign a Hebrew letter to each tarot trump in sequence produce an effect far from convincing. Mr. Waite, who re-edited the tarot, expresses himself thus: I am not to be included among those who are satisfied that there is a valid correspondence between Hebrew letters and tarot trump symbols. See Introduction to The Book of Formation by Knut Stenring. The real explanation may be that the major tarots no longer are in the same sequence as when they formed the Leaves of Hermes sacred book, or the Egyptians, or even their Arabian successors, could have purposely confused the cards so that their secrets might be better preserved. Mr. Case has developed a system which, while superior to most, depends largely upon 2 debatable points, namely the accuracy of Mr. Waite's revised tarot and the justification for assigning the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet to the unnumbered or 0 card. Since Aleph, the first Hebrew letter, has the numerical value of 1, its assignment to the 0 card is equivalent to the statement that 0 is equal to the letter Aleph, and therefore synonymous with the number 1. Early Portuguese cards, from Chetau's Origin and History of Playing Cards. In writing of the deck from which the 4 cavaliers, or jacks, here reproduced were taken, William Andrew Chetau notes some of the specimens of Portuguese cards given in the Jeu de cartes, taros et de cartas numerales have very much the appearance of having been originally suggested by, if not copied from, an Oriental type, more especially in the suits of denari and bastani, money and clubs. In those cards, the circular figure, generally understood as representing denari, or money, is certainly much more like the chakra, or quoit of Vishnu, as seen in Hindustanic drawings, than a piece of coin, while on the top of the club is a diamond proper, which is another of the attributes of the same deity. Also worthy of note are the Rosicrucian and Masonic emblems, appearing on various medieval decks, as the secrets of these organizations were often concealed in cryptic engravings. It is very probable that the enigmatic diagrams upon various decks of cards were used both to conceal and to perpetuate the political and philosophical arcana of these orders. The frontispiece of Mr. Chetau's books shows a knave of hearts bearing a shield emblazoned with a crowned Rosicrucian rose. With rare insight, Court de Gébelin assigned the 0 card to Ein Sof, the unknowable first cause. As the central panel of the Bembine table represents the creative power, surrounded by 7 triads of manifesting divinities, so may the 0 card represent that eternal power of which the 21 surrounding or manifesting aspects are but limited expressions. If the 21 major trumps be considered as limited forms existing in the abstract substance of the 0 card, it then becomes their common denominator. Which letter, then, of the Hebrew alphabet is the origin of all the remaining letters? The answer is apparent: Yod. In the presence of so many speculations, one more may not offend. The 0 card, Lemat, the Fool, has been likened to the material universe because the mortal sphere is the world of unreality. The lower universe, like the mortal body of man, is but a garment, a motley costume, well likened to cap and bells. Beneath the garments of the Fool is the divine substance, however, of which the jester is but a shadow. This world is a Mardi Gras, a pageantry of divine sparks masked in the garb of fools. Was not this 0 card, the Fool, placed in the tarot deck to deceive all who could not pierce the veil of illusion? The tarot cards were entrusted by the illumined hierophants of the mysteries into the keeping of the foolish and the ignorant, thus becoming playthings, in many instances even instruments of vice. Man's evil habits therefore actually became the unconscious perpetuators of his philosophical precepts. We must admire the wisdom of the initiates, writes Papus. who utilized vice and made it produce more beneficial results than virtue. Does not this act of the ancient priests itself afford proof that the entire mystery of the tarot is wrapped up in the symbolism of its zero card? If knowledge was thus entrusted to fools, should it not be sought for in this card? If Les Mots be placed before the first card of the tarot deck, and the others laid out in a horizontal line in sequence from left to right, it will be found that the fool is walking toward the other trumps, as though about to pass through various cards. Like the spiritually hoodwinked and bound neophyte, Les Mots is about to enter upon the supreme adventure, that of passage through the gates of the divine wisdom. If the zero card be considered as extraneous to the major trumps, this destroys the numerical analogy between these cards and the Hebrew letters by leaving one letter without a tarot correspondent. In this event, it will be necessary to assign the missing letter to a hypothetical tarot card called the elements, assumed to have been broken up to form the 56 cards of the minor trumps. It is possible that each of the major trumps may be subject to a similar division. The first numbered major trump is called Le Batailleur, the juggler, and according to Court de Gabelin, indicates the entire fabric of creation to be but a dream, existence a juggling of divine elements, and life a perpetual game of hazard. The seeming miracles of nature are but feats of cosmic legerdemain. Man is like the little ball in the hands of the juggler who waves his wand and, presto, the ball vanishes. The world looking on does not realize that the vanished article is still cleverly concealed by the juggler in the hollow of his hand. This is also the adept whom Omar Khayyam calls the master of the show. His message is that the wise direct the phenomena of nature and are never deceived thereby. The magician stands behind a table on which are spread out a number of objects, prominent among them a cup, the Holy Grail and the cup placed by Joseph in Benjamin's sack, a coin, the tribute money and the wages of a master builder, and a sword, that of Goliath, and also the mystic blade of the philosopher which divides the false from the true. The magician's hat is in the form of the cosmic lemniscate, signifying the first motion of creation. His right hand points to the earth, his left holds aloft the rod of Jacob, and also the staff that budded, the human spine crowned with the globe of creative intelligence. In the pseudo-Egyptian tarot, the magician wears an uraeus, or golden band around his forehead. The table before him is in the form of a perfect cube, and his girdle is the serpent of eternity, devouring its own tail. The second numbered major trump is called La Papesse, the female pope, and has been associated with a curious legend of the only woman who ever sat in the pontifical chair. Pope Joan is supposed to have accomplished this by masquerading in malt attire, and was stoned to death when her subterfuge was discovered. This card portrays a seated woman crowned with a tiara, surmounted by a lunar crescent. In her lap is the Torah, or Book of the Law, usually partly closed, and in her left hand are the keys to the secret doctrine, one gold and the other silver. Behind her rise two pillars, Jachin and Boaz, with a multicolored veil stretched between. Her throne stands upon a checkerboard floor. A figure called Juno is occasionally substituted for La Papesse. Like the female hierophant of the mysteries of Sybil, this symbolic figure personifies the Shekinah, or divine wisdom. In the pseudo-Egyptian tarot, the priestess is veiled, a reminder that the full countenance of truth is not revealed to uninitiated man. A veil also covers one half of her book, thus intimating that but one half of the mystery of being can be comprehended. The third numbered major trump is called L'Impératrice, the Empress, and has been likened to the woman clothed with the sun, described in the Apocalypse. On this card appears the winged figure of a woman seated upon a throne, supporting with her right hand a shield emblazoned with a phoenix, and holding in her left a scepter surmounted by an orb or trifoliate flower. Beneath her left foot is sometimes shown the crescent. Either the Empress is crowned or her head is surrounded by a diadem of stars, sometimes both. She is called Generation and represents the threefold spiritual world, out of which proceeds the fourfold material world. To the graduate of the College of the Mysteries, she is the alma mater, out of whose body the initiate has born again. In the pseudo-Egyptian tarot, the Empress is shown seated upon a cube filled with eyes, and a bird is balanced upon the forefinger of the left hand. The upper part of her body is surrounded by a radiant golden nimbus. Being emblematic of the power from which emanates the entire tangible universe, La Imperatrice is frequently symbolized as pregnant. The fourth numbered major trump is called l'Empereur, the Emperor, and by its numerical value is directly associated with the great deity revered by the Pythagoreans under the form of the tetrad. His symbols declare the Emperor to be the Demiurgus, the great king of the inferior world. The Emperor is dressed in armor, and his throne is a cube stone, upon which a phoenix is also clearly visible. The king has his legs crossed in a most significant manner, and carries either a scepter surmounted by an orb, or a scepter in his right hand and an orb in his left. The orb itself is evidence that he is supreme ruler of the world. Upon his right and left breasts, respectively, appear the symbols of the sun and moon, which in symbolism are referred to as the eyes of the great king. The position of the body and legs form the symbol of sulfur, the sign of the ancient alchemical monarch. In the Pseudo-Egyptian tarot, the figure is in profile. He wears a Masonic apron, and the skirt forms a right-angled triangle. Upon his head is the crown of the north, and his forehead is adorned with the coiled uraeus. The fifth numbered major trump is called Le Pape, the Pope, and represents the high priest of a pagan or Christian mystery school. In this card, the Hierophant wears the tiara and carries in his left hand the triple cross surmounting the globe of the world. His right hand, bearing upon its back the stigmata, makes the ecclesiastic sign of esotericism, and before him kneel two suppliants or acolytes. The back of the papal throne is in the form of a celestial and terrestrial column. This card signifies the initiate or master of the mystery of life, and according to the Pythagoreans, the spiritual physician. The illusionary universe, in the form of the two figures, polarity, kneels before the throne upon which sits the initiate, who has elevated his consciousness to the plane of spiritual understanding and reality. In the Pseudo-Egyptian tarot, the master wears the uraeus, a white and black figure. Life and death, light and darkness, good and evil, kneel before him. The initiate's mastery over unreality is indicated by the tiara and the triple cross, emblems of rulership over the three worlds which have issued from the unknowable first cause. The sixth numbered major trump is called Les Amoureux, the lovers. There are two distinct forms of this tarot. One shows a marriage ceremony in which a priest is uniting a youth and a maiden, Adam and Eve, in holy wedlock. Sometimes a winged figure above transfixes the lovers with his dart. The second form of the card portrays a youth with a female figure on either side. One of these figures wears a golden crown and is winged, while the other is attired in the flowing robes of the Bacchante, and on her head is a wreath of vine leaves. The maidens represent the twofold soul of man, spiritual and animal. The first, his guardian angel, and the second, his ever-present demon. The youth stands at the beginning of mature life, the parting of the ways, where he must choose between virtue and vice, the eternal and the temporal. Above, in a halo of light, is the genius of fate, his star, mistaken for Cupid by the uninformed. If youth chooses unwisely, the arrow of blindfolded fate will transfix him. In the Pseudo-Egyptian tarot, the arrow of the genius points directly to the figure of vice, thereby signifying that the end of her path is destruction. This card reminds man that the price of free will, or more correctly, the power of choice, is responsibility. The seventh numbered major trump is called Le Chariot, the chariot, and portrays a victorious warrior crowned and riding in a chariot drawn by black and white sphinxes or horses. The starry canopy of the chariot is upheld by 4 columns. This card signifies the exalted one who rides in the chariot of creation. The vehicle of the solar energy, being numbered 7, reveals the arcane truth that the 7 planars are the chariots of the solar power which rides victorious in their midst. The 4 columns supporting the canopy represent the 4 mighty ones who uphold the worlds, represented by the star-strewn drapery. The figure carries the scepter of the solar energy, and its shoulders are ornamented with lunar crescents, the Urim and Thummim. The sphinxes drawing the chariot represent the secret and unknown power by which the victorious ruler is moved continuously through the various parts of his universe. In certain tarot decks, the victor signifies the regenerated man, for the body of the chariot is a cubic stone. The man in armor is not standing in the chariot, but is rising out of the cube, thus typifying the ascension of the 3 out of the 4, the turning upward of the flap of the master mason's apron. In the Pseudo-Egyptian tarot, The warrior carries the curved sword of Luna, is bearded to signify maturity, and wears the collar of the planetary orbits. His scepter, emblematic of the threefold universe, is crowned with a square upon which is a circle surmounted by a triangle. The 8th numbered major trump is called La Justice, justice, and portrays a seated figure upon a throne, the back of which rises in the form of 2 columns. Justice is crowned and carries in her right hand a sword, and in her left a pair of scales. This card is a reminder of the judgment of the soul in the Hall of Osiris. It teaches that only balanced forces can endure, and that eternal justice destroys with the sword that which is unbalanced. Sometimes justice is depicted with a braid of her own hair twisted around her neck, in a manner resembling a hangman's knot. This may subtly imply that man is the cause of his own undoing, his actions, symbolized by his hair, being the instrument of his annihilation.
Welcome to my territory. Feel free to stay a while. Capricorn, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, Capricorn, we're gonna go ahead and get into your message. Full moon in Virgo, okay? If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for the love and support. Keep in mind, Capricorn, this message is general and it's collective, okay? So every message will not be for you. Check your majors, okay? Let's see what you have in those placements as well, all right? Also, roles and genders could be flipped around. Put everybody where they go, Capricorn, okay? Nobody knows your life better than you. All right, we're just going to see what Spirit wants you to know. If you're interested in subject-specific readings, like career and love, they are broken down they're on Patreon and broken down by zodiac sign. And in the reading, we break down the week. So you can check that out if you're interested. The link is below. Let's see. The only way to book a personal reading will be the email address in my description box, okay? Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it for Capricorn. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those from the highest white light who welcome me every day. What do we have for Capricorn? Full moon and Virgo messages. Thank you. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Okay. And this is Indy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay. All right. Wow, Capricorn. Okay, then. Let's see what else you get here. What do we have for Capricorn? Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel these messages for Capricorn. Block any interference that stops their messages from coming through. Please and thank you. What do we have for Capricorn? Please and thank you. What do we have for Capricorn today? What do you need to release? Waning moon. Okay. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You could have Gemini highly aspected. Okay. Some of you could need to release something, okay? And that could be anything. It could be emotion. This could be you releasing something good, okay? Like a project or something like that, okay? Let's see. What do we have for Capricorn? Please and thank you, Spirit. Full moon and Virgo messages for Capricorn. What do we have? The Tower. Wow. Wow. So something is being completely dismantled. The Tower is divine intervention. Things being blown up completely. The Death card. Wow. Okay. Heavy on the Scorpio energy, Capricorn. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. But there's a major change. The Fool. Wow. Something is just. There's a new beginning here that's just like, but it was explosive. 4 of Pentacles. This is like a snap and like not like, you know, somebody's not talking. They don't want to talk. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. I don't know. Something could have something to do with finances. Somebody may not have much in this new beginning. You have the Ace of Cups to be like something, you know, you kind of just having to feel it all out here. Okay. But it does look like you can have some new love kind of just bursting through for some of you. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. Something that's building up. Look at that 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. It looks like you have an investment here. Something has built up, or this is you. You've built up. Okay, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, slow and steady. All right, it looks like you've been waiting on something for a long time, and then boom, look at this. The Knight of Swords, speed. Okay, somebody could be rushing in. There could be like a new person rushing in. Yeah, you got the Emperor here, center of the reading. Wow, with the Two of Cups. Wow, okay. So you get more like this big boss energy for some of you. Yeah, somebody has a lot. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Yeah, oh gosh. With the Three of Swords. So there could be someone breaking up with someone. It could have been a long time coming. Somebody spent a lot of time somewhere, a lot of time with somebody. And it looks like they're finally breaking whatever this is off, or cutting whoever this is out. This could be anybody. This third party could be anybody, okay? But it looks like there's some kind of breakup here. Look, Three of Swords, Ten of Wands with the Five of Cups, Hangman, Five of Swords. Wow. Something definitely affects someone's stability here. Wow. Oh my. Okay. So somebody could have been like very envious here. Like with this, maybe someone didn't like to be alone. They don't like to be left alone. They don't like even just sitting with themselves or something. Somebody could like the party, or it looks like there could have been some kind of power struggle here or something like that. But some of you are giving me love just because the love that you had, like you got a stalemate here. Like it's like somebody just real slow moving energy. There could be someone here that wanted to, they're too slow. Like this would be the energy too, Capricorn. Like if you were willing to reconcile with somebody, you're not even willing to reconcile with this person anymore because they've been gone for so long, like, and doing their own thing. They didn't rush back in like a speedy amount of time. This is somebody who kind of took their time to play around, and now they want to now, let me get one on this tower, please. Something happened real fast though. The High Priestess. When I tell you the High Priestess done popped out in like every reading, and it's done been with the Eight of Swords. Like somebody said something. So Capricorn, this could be you saying something, and whatever this is what you're going to be celebrating, because something could be just like spot on. Like somebody's intuition, like on bananas, is what is going crazy. Okay, but this could have been somebody who was just envious of someone who this is what they do. But it looks like something is definitely blowing up here, and something is taking off, Capricorn, like for real. Like this is like a drastic change, fast change. This would be like as soon as somebody say it, like it happens quick. Like as soon as this person puts the message out, it like happens, like it's like expedited, or somebody expedited something. Let me get on the gift card. Look at this, Four of Pentacles. Somebody's coming out of lag here. Ooh, Capricorn, do your thing. Capricorn, do your thing. Capricorn, do your thing. So for some of you, this could be, but like you like accelerating and like at a rapid pace. Like this is crazy. And you could have just been working at something, building something very slow, and then all of a sudden it's like you that thing. Okay, let me get one on the Fool card. Wow, Capricorn, come on now. Let me find out the Fool card. Justice. Oh my God, because somebody took a leap of faith here. That's what this is. They put that seed in the ground. Yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this because it's giving me kind of like an underdog, like taking over or something like that. Like somebody just, like their friends were laughing and celebrating and partying while your money was moving slow, and it took you time to build something up or work on something, and then boom, like you up one. You feel me? Like, and somebody else in lack, and you coming out of lack. Like somebody's like, oh my God, Capricorn, do your thing. Let me get one on the Emperor. The Star, what? Capricorn. Like Welcome to my be left alone. They don't like even just sitting with themselves or something. Somebody could like the party, or it looks like there could have been some kind of power struggle here or something like that. But some of you are getting love just because the love that you had, like you got a stalemate here. Like it's like somebody just real slow moving energy. There could be someone here that too that wanted to they're too slow. Like this would be the energy too, Capricorn. Like if you were willing to reconcile with somebody, you're not even willing to reconcile with this person anymore because they've been gone for so long, like and doing their own thing. They didn't rush back in like a speedy amount of time. This is somebody who kind of took their time to play around, and now they want to like, now let me get one on this tower, please. Oh, well. Investment here, something has built up, or this is you've built up. Okay, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, slow and steady. All right, it looks like you've been waiting on something for a long time, and then boom, look at this, the Knight of Swords, speed. Okay, somebody could be rushing in. There could be like a new person rushing in. Yeah, you got the Emperor here, center of the reading. Wow, with the Two of Cups. Wow, okay. So you get more like this big boss energy for some of you. Yeah, somebody has a lot. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Yeah, oh gosh. With the Three of Swords. So there could be someone breaking up with someone. It could have been a long time coming. Somebody spent a lot of time somewhere, a lot of time with somebody. And it looks like they're finally breaking whatever this is off, or cutting whoever this is out. This could be anybody. This third party could be anybody, okay? But it looks like there's some kind of breakup here. Look, Three of Swords, Ten of Wands with the Five of Cups, Hangman, Five of Swords. Wow. Something definitely affects someone's stability here. Wow. Oh my. Okay. So somebody could have been like very envious here. Like with this, maybe someone didn't like to be alone. They don't like to be left alone. They don't like even just sitting with themselves or something. Somebody could like the party, or it looks like there could have been some kind of power struggle here or something like that. But some of you are getting love just because the love that you had, like you got a stalemate here. Like it's like somebody just real slow moving energy. There could be someone here that too that wanted to they're too slow. Like this would be the energy too, Capricorn. Like if you were willing to reconcile with somebody, you're not even willing to reconcile with this person anymore because they've been gone for so long, like and doing their own thing. They didn't rush back in like a speedy amount of time. This is somebody who kind of took their time to play around, and now they want to like, now let me get one on this tower, please. Something happened real fast though. The High Priestess. When I tell you the High Priestess done popped out in like every reading, and it's done been with the Eight of Swords, like somebody said something. So Capricorn, this could be you saying something, and whatever this is what you're going to be celebrating, because something could be just like spot on. Like somebody's intuition, like on bananas, is what it is, going crazy. Okay, but this could have been somebody who was just envious of someone who this is what they do, but it looks like something is definitely blowing up here. And something is taking off, Capricorn, like for real. Like this is like a drastic change, fast change. This would be like as soon as somebody say it, like it happens quick. Like as soon as this person puts the message out, it like happens, like it's like expedited, or somebody expedited something. Let me get one of this card. Look at this, Four of Pentacles. Somebody's coming out of lack here. Ooh, Capricorn, do your thing. Capricorn, do your thing. Capricorn, do your thing. So for some of you, this could be, well, like you accelerating and like at a rapid pace. Like this is crazy. And you could have just been working at something, building something very slow, and then all of a sudden it's like you that thing. Okay, let me get one on the Fool card. Wow, Capricorn, come on now. Let me find out the Fool card. Justice. Oh my God, because somebody took a leap of faith here. That's what this is. They put that seed in the ground. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this because it's giving me kind of like an underdog, like taking over or something like that. Like somebody just, like their friends were laughing and celebrating and partying while your money was moving slow, and it took you time to build something up or work on something, and then boom, like you up one. You feel me? Like, and somebody else in lack, and you coming out of lack. Like somebody's like, oh my God, Capricorn, do your thing. Let me get one on the Emperor. The Star. What? Capricorn. Like this right here this could be like a growing fan base. A lot of people showing you admiration. They want to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. Who's reading when we getting this? We getting this with somebody's reading at some point. But yeah, that's what this is. It's like something that's like declared here. Some of y'all could be getting something like a day. You know how like people be getting like a day or like a key to the city or something like that? Y'all could literally be getting something like this. Like this is something where you like, it's something that's being declared. Like we declare Capricorn to be the such and such. Like it's that kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe some of y'all could be doing like the Walk of Fame, like type of star thing or whatever, the whatever that's called. But yeah, like something is like solidified. Something forever makes you a prominent figure. Like you just that thing, Capricorn. Congratulations. This is beautiful. Wow. Talk about a breakthrough. Somebody is having a breakthrough, literally. And this the heavens. This is beautiful. Let me get one on the Ace of Swords. Ooh. I just heard precision. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm telling you, something just be like right on point. The Ace of Swords. Dang, Capricorn, what you be doing? I don't know. Do you play basketball all the time? What do you do? Ace of Swords. Oh. Capricorn, what you got going on? My nose is tearing up right now. Wow. Capricorn, I'd say you done well. I'm telling you now, you're about to get your collaboration here. Let me get one, a big contract. Ace of Cups. Yeah, with something here. You're getting something, or people just want to work with you. Ace of Cups. What? Now look, now. Capricorn, what you doing? Something is backfiring too. Instantly. It's like somebody's able to see something about you that they weren't able to see. It's like somebody said something, expressed something, blah, 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 while people were having a good time. And somebody said, this gonna happen right here, just like this, blah, blah, blah. You stated something and it actually happened like that. And now people like, or something like that. Or you just did something unheard of, or like something like that. And you about to win so big. For some of you, you've manifested this, whatever this is. Oh my God, Capricorn. Some of y'all been manifesting a new love. Whoever this person is, it looks like they could be a celebrity. So this could be someone who literally like has like a star on the Walk of Fame or whatever that's called. I don't even know the name of it, you know, but I'm just saying like it's something here in regards to this energy. It's like if somebody's been like kind of holding their tongue, and they've just kind of just been around for a while, or they've been thinking something for a while or something like that. Something just kind of bursts through. Somebody just like kind of releases. Oh yeah. So there could be a Scorpio here that could be releasing something, or they could be, something has something to do. This could be like also like if you are Capricorn, I don't know what it is that you could be doing to where a celebrity will like be able to see you. But this would be something like where somebody like, this would be like something where you have such good favor. It's like somebody's going to come across. This would be like somebody calling or shouting you out. like somebody, this real big, huge figure here, just kind of shouting you out and saying how much they love whatever this product is, or something like that. And then everybody like kind of gathers, or they want in, or they blah, blah, blah. For some of you, this is just like new love. Like some of you having like this new love, like somebody really like, want to like marry you or something, or they see you as like their person or something like that. What I've been calling you? Capricorn, I hope. But anyway, I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, it's just like, this is crazy. This reading is crazy. This is like, I'm telling you, this is like one of them sad, sappy movies with the good endings. You know what I'm saying? But the good endings be good and romantic, and you cry at the end and all that. So I don't know. Maybe y'all are crying. Maybe you do. Maybe you need to put on you a sappy movie and cry. Maybe this is what somebody's doing. I don't know, Capricorn. This is just great. You're gonna be like, it's like something was worth the wait. That's how you're gonna feel when you come together with whatever this energy is. You're gonna feel like something was just so worth the wait. You're gonna be so happy you waited, because it's like you got the star being clarified. Like the star is clarifying the Emperor. The Tower is clarifying the Ace of Cups. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse is clarifying the Death card. The Justice card is clarifying the Fool card, this new beginning. Something is just like crazy, okay? And it's all of what you manifested. It happens fast. Everything happens fast. I feel like this one of them things. Somebody being discovered, basically. Yeah. So you already know, it could come with a lot of hate, Capricorn. Whatever this is, or this person is hated by a lot of people. I mean, I don't know who you're getting with, boo. But showing up like this, you both are hated by a lot of people. If you're showing up as the Hierophant and the High Priestess, I mean, it looks like respect could be there. But like this would be something, especially if you're doing it the honest way with the Ace of Swords being here. Yeah, like this gonna shock people. You got a Tower out here twice, Capricorn. Oh my God, I love your reading. It's so nice. Don't tell your friends or something. Or they're not really saying don't tell them, but just like kind of Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Be slow about, like, just take your time on letting people in on this. This would be like at first contact. You like get on the phone like, guess what? Oh my God. Like, don't do that, Capricorn. But it looks like somebody wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Okay. This could be a Libra. This could be a Scorpio for some of you. I mean, this could be anybody. This could be a Taurus, an Aries, an Aquarius. It could be a Scorpio. Scorpio I had 3 times. And then you got Pisces, Taurus. Yeah. This is great, though. Congratulations, Libra. You obviously deserve it. Not Libra, Capricorn. I don't know. I guess they telling on somebody. So for some people, it is a Libra. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they're celebrity. They're celebrity, like they have a platform of some sort. You two definitely match energies, and whatever this is, I mean, this could be somebody where somebody just wants to be your friend. Like they just want to kick it with you. Like this would be like you getting invited to like a social event that's like for the stars or something like that. All because this person thinks you're so dope. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Like I ain't finna Capricorn. No. I'm going to leave it there. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time. Bye. Welcome to my territory. Feel free to stay a while. Cancer. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, Cancer. We're going to go ahead and get started on your full moon in Virgo message, okay? Please keep in mind it's general and collective. It will not resonate with everybody. Check your other placements to see what you have there, okay? Rosy clearness can be flip-flop. Cancer, when you see it is when you're meant to see it. If you need to refer back to it later, please do. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for the love and support. Cancer, any information that you need, like as far as booking a personal reading, the email is in my description box. If you're interested in subject-specific readings like love and career, those are offered on Patreon, which is a members-only community, and they are broken down by zodiac as well monthly. Okay, so you can check it out if that's something that sounds like it interests you. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it for the Cancer. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those from the highest white light who walk with me every day. What do we have for Cancer? Full moon in Virgo, messages for Cancer. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the messages. Let me see. I can't remember who got that. But anyway, please protect me as I channel the messages for Cancer. Block any interference that stops their messages from coming through. Peace. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Okay. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. I forgot who got peace. Somebody got it though. Scorpio. Scorpio got peace. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio or you have it highly aspected. Okay, so what do we have for Cancer? Cancer. What do we have here? What do we have for Cancer? Full moon in Virgo, messages for Cancer, please and thank you. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Okay. And the full moon in Virgo is actually a mutable moon. Okay. It says communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Somebody got that as well. All right. So make sure you're talking about it, talking that thing out. Nope, they didn't get that. They got another Gemini card. Somebody got another Gemini card that says the answers you seek are coming. I can't remember who got it, but somebody got it. Okay. So you could be dealing with the Gemini, or you know, you have it highly aspected. All right, what we have for Cancer? The Devil. Okay. So some of you could be dealing with someone, you know, they're very cold. Okay, this could be a Capricorn, it doesn't have to be, but somebody's being very cold, or you're being very cold towards this toxic energy. Okay, whoever it is. All right, let's see. You got the Five of Swords. Wow, hate, malice, envy. Yeah, you got the High Priestess. Whoa, what's up, Cancer? What's going on? Something could be very hateful is what this is giving me. Okay. You got the Two of Cups. This is kind of giving me somebody being involved with like a witch or something like that. Like real, like, okay, Cancer. I just seen the Hermit. Okay. Okay. Yep. Looks like my suspicions were right. I'm telling you, it's like it's like, I don't know, Cancer. This is not, I'm not letting at what's going on here, but it's just like, it looks like somebody could be accepting the fact that they got into bed with a witch, like for real, like somebody who like plays with roots. Ain't talking about, no, this person, like it, they low vibration, like it's like for real, like this, they pull out the stop, voodoo dolls, they do all the works, like to get what they want, like they don't care who gets hurt, they gonna win by any means necessary, or I'm gonna bind you. I'm gonna put, this is somebody like, this energy right here, like somebody was partnered up with somebody like this person like will sacrifice you if you don't be with them, like as like this is really giving me somebody who will like torture you. Like, whoever this is somebody's partner, though. This is somebody's person. Yeah, like they love it. They live by this, but it's real. Like, this is somebody who will just throw roots on any and everybody. Like, it don't matter. Like, if I'm mad at you, I'm finna throw you a root. I'm finna throw you a spell. I'm finna throw you some magic, black magic. I'm finna do, like, this is that. This is somebody who does dark magic just off whatever, just to win, just to laugh about it, just to get back at someone. It's to be like, you can't break up this person, or they gonna put spells and root work on you, or put a voodoo doll on you, whoever this person is. Yeah. What in the world? Cancer? Let me get this card, honey. What's going on with you? What's going on? What I say? What I say? It's somebody who will like lay you out, like for real. Just if you think you're gonna leave me alone, oh no, What I say? Thank you, Spirit. Keep putting it on that. I'm telling you, Spirit, like, but this was somebody's partner, and I don't know what kind of partner it could be to you. Cancer. I mean, I don't know. Could have been a friend of me for some people. I don't know. This could be anything. You got a Knight of Pentacles, so somebody was kind of slow to get this, or somebody does whatever this is. Somebody does something over and 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 over again, like for real. Somebody does something to have their way. I'm telling you, I don't. What's up with you, Cancer? What you got going on? Who this person? It's like somebody does something to slow somebody up, or they don't want somebody to move on, or they do it to make somebody slow, or something like that. Like, this could literally like be like just a friend for some of you. You got the Nine of Cups, or somebody that you're close with, you share resources with, or they want something from you. Ooh, it's like a Cancer. I don't know now. Like, this don't look too good. It says nothing is yet set in stone now. Come on. Like, oh God. Like I said, somebody does something to get what they want. Yeah, look. You're going to come on back over here and date me now. For real. Like, this is what this is. Like, look at this. I'm trying to show. Ooh, I don't know, Cancer. What's going on? Look at that. The Hermit. This person played with spirits all day. This person actually played. This somebody that like literally would go play in the graveyard. You got the Hermit with the Four of Swords out here, like a place that's that's gated. There's gates around it, or it's a certain territory or something like that. I'm telling you, this person right here, they do it by any means necessary. Somebody here does black or dark magic, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever, just to have their way. Yeah, they do. They hooked on it. Like, they have to do it. Like, this is all they ever do. Somebody doesn't want to be ghosted. They don't want this person to leave them. It's like, this is somebody, like, as soon as their eyes open, and like, this is the type of person where you could, like, this is the type of energy right here where you can kind of look them in the eyes and they sold their soul. This person don't have a soul. They don't. There's nothing there. They're an empty vessel. This is a human being, Cancer. I don't know where you fall in this. We got Virgo out here, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. So I don't know where you fall in this, but it's a human being, but they don't have no insides. Nope. They have human skin, but they sold their soul here. And you know what, Cancer? Look like whoever this person is, they still, I don't know. I mean, we got a gift out here. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep. You know what's crazy? I even pulled the wrong deck for y'all. Like, this is the deck I was supposed to use. I was using this to clarify. See what I'm saying? Like, something is backwards, or this is what somebody is like realizing. Like, something ain't quite. Something ain't more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so somebody could feel kind of discombobulated or something like that. Or Cancer, you could feel discombobulated. I mean, it's just, I don't know what's up. Mm-mm. Somebody keeps like, oh, cancel. Let me get some more cards. Wow. So okay, because I don't know, honey. This is like they use the deck where you could clearly see what this is. You know, even though I've been showing y'all the cards, like I call them out when they come out. Just this is clear. Like this person right here, somebody has officially sold their soul, like for real. Like for real. So something looked nice and shiny, and they sure gave it up. I'm telling you, whatever this is somebody who literally they will sacrifice a person. It looks like they have sacrificed people before. Whoever this is. Cancel, why they show reading though? That don't make no sense. You partner with this person though. Somebody is, oh shoot, I mean, dang. Oof. Hold on, let me get it together here. But so like I said, Cancer, you could be feeling like discombobulated or something like that. Like, man, if this ain't giving me the doggone, this the Virgo reading I just did. The Virgo reading I just did is called This Person is Demonically Possessed. Now, don't this spread look like that? It does. It look like somebody is, like this somebody who ain't got no soul. Like you can look them in their eyes and there's nothing there. It's something about their eyes. Like it's nothing there. You'll be able to see that they're lifeless. Somebody is lifeless. Oh, wow. So Cancer, you still with this person? Or, I mean, I don't know. Or cross watch and take how it resonates. Okay. Let's start with the devil. Why is the devil here? All right, they want me to do it. Just like they clearly wanted y'all to see this spread, they want y'all to clearly see this next spread. Because I know, you know, I like to use those different decks, but yeah. Give me one, please, on the devil card. Why is this here for Cancer? I guess it's hard for somebody to accept. The devil. Look at that. 10 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of I'm telling you, somebody feeling discombobulated. Look at this, though. Yeah. That's what this is. It's like somebody is altering something. Yeah. Let me get one on the High Priestess. This is the type of energy of like, what I'm getting here is like somebody just could have wanted to marry someone here, or they want somebody to propose, or they want to go to another level with someone. This would be someone who started off as a side person, and then they wanted to be the main person, so they went and did magic, or they played whatever magic trick they got, or whatever this is. This could just be a whole bunch of manipulation, like just, you know, this would be somebody who just, but like I said, there's nothing there. Somebody is dead. You know what I'm saying? That they've checked out. There's nothing there. Okay. Now, for some people, this is what this is. Whatever this energy is being slayed. Okay. That's what it looks like. But it looks like somebody did something to alter how someone feels. This is what they continuously do. So it's like somebody could have been like, you know, they wanted to upgrade from a certain position. So they went and done some work on somebody's partnership so that somebody can ghost somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or keep somebody in a loop. You know what I'm saying? Or to buy them some time. It's something like that, just so they could ease on in there some more and continue to do it. All right, let me get one on the High Priestess, please, for Cancer. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Look at that. Somebody was slow to get this. So something could have had something to do with somebody, like somebody could have been playing with somebody's third eye here. Give me one more on this High Priestess, please, for the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody was slow to get whatever this is. They were slow to grasp it. The High Priestess, yeah. Then they got it, Knight of Swords. I'm telling you, it's like now somebody's taking action, or they want to take action, or they want to nut up. I'm telling you, whoever this is, somebody gonna be real upset soon, or they are. This is somebody who you will want. Somebody will want somebody to make them an offer. It's taking too long. They want them to speed up. So this would be if somebody was in a partnership, they want somebody to hurry up and ask me, hurry up and commit to me, hurry up and give me something nice, hurry up and do this, hurry up and do that. It's that kind of energy. It's like something, I forgot whose reading it was, but I talked about something played on somebody's pace. Like, y'all know, it's a hermit. You know what I'm saying? Virgo is just going to be slow to do stuff just because anyway. Because they need to check the facts and figures first. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody who's trying to, like, turn somebody into something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me get one on the Magician. All right. Somebody could have made, like, whatever this is, though, it does look like, you know, this person could have came for you, whoever this is, or if they kept doing something repeatedly, it could have been with this person every time. Give me one on this Magician, because it's starting to upset me now. Oh, the Magician, Six of Cups. This could be something that happened in the past, okay? Whatever this is, somebody could have learned this in their childhood, or it's just, let me get one from the Hermit, or you know what I'm saying? It's just a part of their upbringing, you know. So this could be natural for where they are, what you know. But anyway, let's see. Let me get one on the Hermit, please. Oh, the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here for Cancer? Dang, them came out together. Look at this. What is up? Somebody here. There's somebody here, though. I feel like somebody has like a split personality as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody could like really, they could snap. Like it's just really giving me that. It's giving me like somebody has like two different minds, or two different, something could have something to do with two people though. So like this could be, it doesn't matter, two brothers, two sisters, two siblings. Because you got the Two of Cups right here, two Knights right here on the High Priestess, and two Kings on the Hermit. So something could have something to do with someone who specifically has like a Pisces South Node and a Virgo North Node. Yeah. It's like somebody wanted to slow someone up from growing up. Or something could have something to do with someone who is a Pisces North Node and a Virgo South Node, and whoever this person is, they're not where they should be. It doesn't matter where your North Node is, okay? But this specifically is someone trying to keep someone from getting to where they're destined to be. Somebody, like I said, remember I said something is flip-flopped, or something is backwards, something is, you know what I'm saying? It's the opposite. So this is somebody who's still in their South Node energy. Yeah, but it's because somebody was altering it that way, or I don't know. I don't know. And whoever this person, give me one of Miss Two of Cups, because whoever this person is close enough to, I guess, know where you're destined to be, or know what you got going on. You feel me? Like, let me get one on the Two of Cups. This could be someone from your childhood, the Two of Cups. It's like somebody knowing more about you than you think they know, or knowing more about something than you think they know. The Two of Cups. It's like somebody, like I said, somebody's a Pisces North Node, but somebody wants to keep them in that stubborn, slow-moving Virgo energy where it's all about perfection, image, things being like, this is somebody who, like, even when they lead and there's nothing wrong with that, but this is somebody who they fresh, you feel me? Like, but this is somebody who keeps you there. This would be somebody that I want to keep someone just like in that mindset, just being fresh. You just need to be fresh every day. Like, forget this Pisces North Node, because somebody here has somebody. This somebody that knows your birth chart. Specific, like they're gonna make sure they feed it to your South Node. It's that kind of thing. That is sick. Let me get one of the Two of Cups. This is sick. Somebody got a lot of catching up to do too. The Knight of Pentacles out here twice. Okay then, Cancer. Okay, so you're dealing with a Virgo. Or you have it highly aspected. Look at this. Somebody wearing a mask. There's somebody who knows more than someone thinks they know. So you mean to tell me, take it how it resonates though. You mean to tell me, Cancer, somebody out here is dealing with someone where you would think, and I ain't talking about playing dumb, like in a good way to save yourself. Somebody who plays dumb. I have no clue what root work is. I have no clue what spell work is. I have no clue what dark magic is. You hear all that extra noise? I have no clue of what witchcraft is. I have no clue of what spirit work is. I have no clue. This is somebody who's clueless, but they deliberately putting somebody to sleep. And this somebody that they're going to act clueless to whatever this is because they don't want to be the giveaway. But somebody has more knowledge on a thing than somebody thinks they have on a thing. Yeah. That's what it looked like. That's so sad. And they've been doing this for a while. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody just wanted control. It does look like somebody's leaving here. But this is somebody could have spent years with. Yeah, and now somebody's like finally, maybe they got up and they were sad and now they walking away, taking their power back. Yeah, because somebody about to get some karma. The Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, baby, with the Moon, with the Six of Swords, baby. Somebody's gonna get toe out the frame. You heard me. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to cook. I got an Aries reading coming up after Scorpio. But that Capricorn reading was spot fucking on, man. Cause just as soon as she said what she said, somebody dropped in my chat and want to collaborate with me. I mean, you just can't make this shit up if you want to.
Yeah, this is somebody who they come from a line of this. They already knew somebody, like they know somebody from back in the day. They've been doing this. There's somebody that they're where they are right now because of this. Whatever it is, whatever kind of manipulation this is, whatever this is, but we do have the Six of Cups out here, so we'll see how that turned out for you. Ace of Pentacles, it's like a cloud came over. Y'all seen how it looked when we first started this reading? Now it's all like one. You see how the sun was breaking through? Now it's like a cloud. Somebody has a dark spirit around them. It's either who you're with or who's binding you or something. But it does look like, the devil's here. The devil gonna get that little bit. That's what it looked like. Let me get one of the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Ace of Pentacles. You got the Page of Wands. So this message could just be confirmation for some people. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Something has something to do with a child. Or somebody could want a child with you. Cancer, be careful. Who are you dealing with? I don't like this energy. I do not like this energy. Like, this would be somebody who, like, I don't know why you getting the message, Cancer. I don't know. Somebody's slow to catch on to something. They ain't got it quite yet. Because I don't see nothing out here with no justice card. I don't see nothing out here with no judgment card. I don't see none of that. Now, somebody that you Cancer, they could be just telling you to start over, start from scratch. Like, you got a ram in the bush here now. Oh, goodness. Let me get one on the Magician. Let me get one more on the Magician. Let's see, because we do have a bad ending over here. The Magician, let me get one more on the Magician, please, for Cancer. Dang. Somebody could have seen whatever this work is. So in the past, this is what somebody just seen, that somebody just seen someone in a different light. And then look. So this would be somebody who, like, all right, so something can have something to do with a partnership, and somebody put work on whatever this is, okay? You could work with this person or something like that, or work closely with this person, Cancer, okay? It does look like something is being exposed, those Sun cards, 6 of Wands. Yeah. Or something happened with somebody's job or with work or something like this in the past. Something came out. So I don't know. This could be maybe just somebody who's like, they're a public figure or something like that. They're highly praised and celebrated, or whatever they do for work is, or something like that. Unless somebody was just using the best whatever person to do this. So Cancer, you could be having dreams about whatever this is, or crosswatch, or I don't even know who you are, or whatever. Give me one more on this devil energy. When I tell you, let me get one more on this devil energy. Clarify the devil energy. Let me get one more on this spirit. 3 of Swords. Yeah. So something hurts here. Something's gonna happen fast too. Like I told you, what I say, the devil gonna get that little bit, and that's just period. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. This is somebody consulting right here to have someone in Hangman. I'm telling you, to play with somebody's mind here. Yeah, the justice is coming. Okay, so your Ace of Pentacles is, so it's coming, Cancer, but it does look like something is being left out in the cold, or put down. I don't know if this is an actual animal or what. That could be something tragic that happens with an animal. Some of y'all gonna get communication about whatever this is, though. But it's just the devil collecting for some kind of manipulation that someone did in the past on you. Somebody came for someone. Now, I know this reading all over the place, as it should be. Do you see these cards? Somebody that had a lot of work put on them, a lot, by multiple people. There's somebody like seeking people who do this in the past. Like, this would be like them trying it themselves and doing it, and then they seeking different people to do it. It's someone who's gone to multiple people. Multiple practitioners, multiple people who do this. Yes, that is what this is. And whatever this beast is, whatever these spirits is, they have grown. Somebody has 2 ghosts, 2 spirits after them. Like, this person being haunted real bad. But I'm telling you, it's just something about this energy. Like, it's something about it. You got two hermits out here, and you got these two king energies out here, and you got these two knight energies out here. Somebody is they finna get worked out, like somebody about to get two-pieced by two ghosts in this full moon. They're gonna be backed in a corner because it's two ghosts working together for this person, and that's gonna be successful. So they're gonna give you whatever this gift is, Cancer. You're gonna have the last laugh on this one. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Something gonna be fulfilled in this full moon, Cancer. I don't know. I feel like I need to pull something else. Man, Cancer, what's up? Oh my God. What in the world? Why is this like this? Like, why is your reading like this, Cancer? Like, I don't understand what's going on. This is the creepiest reading I've done. And like I said, Cancer, I used the wrong deck on y'all. And y'all like reading number what? 9. Oh my God. So number 9 could be significant. Oh my. This is just crazy. Somebody about to tell somebody up though, I'm telling you. It looks like, okay, I'm gonna leave it where it said, because I could read this story, all the ins and outs of this, and it ain't even meant to be like that. Yeah, y'all already too long. Is it 31? What? Oh, 32. Yeah, it was 32 on the dot when I moved the thing. Something got something to do with that. The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So, listen, Cancer, find your love reading or whatever in another reading, okay? Some of you could be partnering up with a Virgo, but listen, I don't think we're going to find no love in this one, okay? Just go. You could, something could have something to do with work, but you might want to, pray about that too. Just pray about it. You pray, and you'll get confirmation in your dreams is what it looked like. But yeah, find your love somewhere else, one of your other placements, okay? It looked like you meant to be real happy, okay? Heavy on the Virgo energy, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, okay? Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Welcome to my territory. Feel free to stay a while. Aries, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, Aries, we're going to go ahead and get into your full moon in Virgo energy check-in, okay? When you see it is when you're meant to see it, Aries. If you need to refer back to it later, please do, okay? It's general, it's collective. Put yourself where you go, okay? The story could be completely reversed for you, okay? So put yourself where you go, all right? I could say it's a he, it's a she, I could say it's you, and it's them, okay? All right. Personal reading email is in my description box. That's the only way to book with me. If you're interested in exclusive content outside of YouTube, the Patreon link is below. If you like it here, you'll love it there, okay? It's a private community. So let's go ahead and get into it. What do we have for Aries? Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those from the highest white light who walk with me every day. What messages do we have for Aries? Full moon and Virgo. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel these messages for Aries. Block any interference that stops their messages from coming through. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries today, Spirit? Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Who got that? Capricorn. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay. So you could have Capricorn highly aspected and dealing with one. All right, let's see. All right, what do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Aries. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node, okay? Don't let pride get in your way. Full Moon and Leo. All right. Let's see what this is about, Aries. See why you're getting this. I mean, out the gate, you give me that, you know, someone can keep you in a stuck place, okay? You keep reliving the past, or you keep taking your past back. Somebody could not like to be alone here, or they're never alone, or something like that. Okay? That's what it's giving me. All right, but let's see. It's just kind of giving me Six of Cups energies for some of you. All right, it has we got the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, putting a seed in the ground. Some of you could be starting something new. Four of Wands, or there's some kind of commitment forming here in the beginning stages, or something like that. That's what it looks like. You got a Justice card. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, this is good. You got the Five of Swords here, though. Ooh. Some of you could have been in a relationship with someone who's childish, though. That's what it looks like, okay? You got the Star card. Yeah, somebody could be, you know, hateful, envious, spiteful, jealous. You know, yeah. You got the Six of Cups. Yeah. So this could have been somebody from your past. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra. You got the Three of Swords. Wow. Mm-hmm. They could have had you in a third-party situation as well for some of you. Yeah, they could have went back to their past for some of you. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, speaks of your generational wealth, your family. Six of Swords, that's your spirit guides, the Chariot. Ooh, looks good. Okay, so you moved on away from whatever this is, and you went to go work on your abundance. All right, you got the Four of Pentacles here. Okay. Somebody could have been like stingy here. They held back from you. Somebody didn't really, it's like somebody had something, but they didn't like water the seed is what this is giving me. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Somebody here just seems like they don't have much action about them, you know. Yeah, they just don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of giving me kind of like stump on a log, or they don't really do much. Or if they feel like they don't have to, you have the Queen of Swords, or this is how they feel. You cut them off is what it looks like to me, whoever this is. All right, Spirit, while we talking about this, what we got for Aries, you're getting justice in regards to whatever this is, though. Yeah, some of you just went to go heal. Look at that Ace of Cups with the Temperance coming out together. Nice. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. So, yeah. There could be someone wanting to reconcile with you. Somebody from your past, Aries, is what it looks like to me. That's what the cards are saying. And it just looks like you leaving this person out in the cold for some of you, or that's what they're advising you to do. Be patient with the Temperance card being out here, okay? It's like whatever this is, like this person didn't have patience with you. Okay, that's what it looks like. Now, this person could want to renew something with you. You know, you do have free will, but somebody could just be doing something because it's like, this could be something where, like, maybe people were like heavily interested in them at the time that you two were kind of seeing each other and all of that. But now that's stopped. Somebody's money could have looked different at the time, and now that's stopped. Like something has changed here about this person, and they could just want to be like kind of in your energy. Look at this. Yeah. Now that they've broken off, like somebody could just now started loving themselves or something like that. Look at this. Yeah, like I said, it's something about it that somebody could just want you to like heal them, or they know you have a healing energy or something like that. So, but do whatever you must, Aries, if that's what you know. But we do have the Justice card out here with the Temperance card, with the Star card. So if you'll be patient, Aries, or if you've been waiting on this person and y'all broke up, it just depends on who this is to you. I mean, you've been waiting on them to kind of love themselves, and it looks like something could be better now. But it does say don't let your past hold you back. So take it how it resonates. Like, just because you're lonely, don't take this person back. Just because you're ready to get in a relationship, okay? All right, Justice card. Justice card. Just hold. As long as you hold yourself in high regard, then you'll be fine. You'll make the right decision. Justice. You got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you're getting something else coming in here. It's fated to happen, okay? Yeah, but it looks like whoever this person is, they could have had like a lot of material wealth. For some of you, this could have been a Libra, okay? But it just looks like something about you two just didn't really go really well. But like I said, it was just a lack of self-love. Someone was lying to themselves. Okay, this could be someone who doesn't even know what love feels like. So like I said, it just depends on you. Somebody needed to heal here. Let me get one on the Star card. It just depends on what you want to do, Aries. Okay, the Star card. Look at this. The Star card is clarified by the Four of Cups. I'm telling you, it's like people aren't really interested in this person anymore. They weren't really interested in you. Okay, it's what it looks like to me. Somebody blew you off. They rejected you. They have no interest of being with you or something like that. For some of you, that's where it is. Like somebody, they have no interest. Like you could be wondering what's up, blah, blah, blah. But somebody just isn't interested in someone here. Yeah. Whatever this is. Yeah. Somebody could not have the best intentions either. Whoever this person is, they spited you for some reason. I don't know. So they could be why Spirit is saying, Let me get one on the Temperance. I just heard I told you so. Okay. Let me get one on the Temperance. Alrighty. Look at this, the Star. It's like somebody is ready to reconcile now, or they're ready to heal, whoever this is, or whatever this is, or it's time for somebody to heal. But look at this, Page of Wands, Five of Swords again, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. I'm telling you, whatever this is, it's just, I just feel like somebody's intentions aren't. This is like the energy of someone. Now, I still don't get whatever this is. You and this person broke up. They want to bring you an offer, but it still just looks like this would be something where for some of you, somebody is just coming back just to see if they can kind of snag you again, or kind of get you again, or prove a point or something like that. Give me one on this Five of Swords. We keep seeing it. What's it about? What is this Five of Swords here for Aries? Now, this could be your energy, Aries, with this Five of Swords out here. I feel like you're about to get the ultimate, like, person or come up or whatever. This new love is kind of going to be like just on this person. You know what I'm saying? Five of Swords, yeah, it's just something that's going to make someone feel like a reject. The Five of Swords, they made you feel like one, though, whoever this is. So it's like get back. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. The Tower, yeah, that's that I told you so energy. So something blew up with this third party. Yeah, or a friend of somebody, or somebody's close. This could be a family member with the Ten of Pentacles down here. Something blew up with this person that somebody could have spoke highly of. Somebody like to keep someone stuck. Or look, like I'm telling you, whatever this is, look at this. Somebody's kind of wishy-washy. They don't really want to, like, they kind of want to be on the right track, but they kind of don't. Like, it's kind of somebody was a stalemate here because they were listening to somebody else's lies. I forgot who got that energy. Somebody was kind of like just boosting somebody's head up, lying to them, and they missed out on a major opportunity with you. The Star. That's what it looks like. Yeah, let me get one on the Ace of Cups. But something rectifies all of this. Like, whatever this new love is, I'm telling you, something is going to be so worth it. in the end with the Temperance and the Star card being out here. Yeah, something is very healing. You and the energy that this new person are going to share. Give me one on the Ace of Cups. Or something heals something, like where you lack, this person has it in surplus and vice versa. Okay? Ace of Cups. Yeah. So that's why you're saying don't let your past hold you back. The only reason this person wants to reconcile with you is because their stuff blew up horribly like you told them it would. Ace of Cups, yeah, because you just can't. If you're showing up, if you're a Temperance energy in the Star, like whoever this person is, like you told them, like, like whatever this is someone who didn't really have any depth. Like, you knew that they were just kind of like living off of this like image or like the superficial, the glitz and glam and all of this kind of stuff, or that's somebody who they were with, and you told this person, to take some time out and heal, and you just told them whatever this is, and now it's come to fruition. All right, let me get one on the Ace of Cups, please, for Aries. Pretty simple message here. Let's see what we got, Aries. Oh, yeah, you definitely told them. Yeah, so some of you have the gift of foresight. So you told this person, I'm telling you, somebody is like, that's what this is. That's why I heard I told you so. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody may send you a message. I don't know. I don't really, I don't know what's this person's deal. I don't know. It's just, all I know is it's somebody from your past. And maybe they might not out the gate say like they want to reconcile, but they're there for a reason. They're only there though, like I said, because they feel left out in the cold, which you told them that would happen. This could be someone who had a lot, like in material wealth, and you told this person like, as soon as you don't have, like that person don't really love you or whatever the case, as soon as you don't have like the same amount of XYZ that you have now, whoever that person is, they're not going to even deal with you like that. They're not going to want you. They're going to put you off or blah, 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 blah. And sure enough, that's what somebody else did with it. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles energy, 3 of Swords. They butt hurt now, but because it looks like things are working out for you. All right. Somebody is either shocked now where they see you, or they're going to be super shocked. I'm telling you, like, you about to get the ultimate get back on somebody, like, but it's not even like intentional. Like, that's not even your intention of what you're trying to do, because you're showing up the Star of Temperance, the High Priestess, okay? Like, I think you just kind of like, it's just like whatever your nature is, whatever you got going on. Some of you could be public speakers of some sort or do something on a platform, but like somebody is just like blown away by what they see now. Like they blew off. They rejected the Star. That's how somebody feels about you, Aries. Yeah, now you got a new love coming in. Yeah, for some of you, it could be Pisces. Yeah. Ooh, y'all matching. Ooh. But I'm telling you, whatever this is, though, when you were with this person, this is how it showed up. This is what happened. There was somebody else here, like I said, there was a little bit more, I guess when this person was in this King of Pentacles, take out resonate. So energy, it's like maybe they felt like you were boring or something. Somebody just got that energy. But they felt like you were boring or something like that. And they were getting something a little bit more spicy, but they were getting someone who was a little bit more, Yeah, somebody just was greedy here. Yeah, and they didn't have their boundaries in check. Yeah. So that's all it is. You were really somebody's mate, but I don't know what energy they were acting out of, but I guess it wasn't their natural energy, or it wasn't them showing, I feel like somebody went back to their past here. And you told them just what would happen when they did, and it happened. But anyway, Aries, you could be dealing with Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, or Sagittarius, okay? I'm going to leave it there. That's your reading. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time. Bye. Welcome to my territory. Feel free to stay a while. Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody is doing well. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for the love and support. All right, Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get started on your full moon in Virgo reading, okay? Please keep in mind it is general, that's collective. It will not resonate with everyone. Check your other placements as well, okay? We're going to see what is the most important for you to know at this time. When you see it is when you're meant to see it. If you need to refer back to it later, please do. All the information that you need in regards to personal readings, or if you want to join Patreon, all of that information, which is a member-owned community, subject-specific readings, as well as Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. They get a weekly reading as well. Nothing is cross-shared to YouTube. If that sounds like something that interests you, or if you like it here, you would love it there, okay? That's in the description box as well. Keep in mind that energy, with this collective is general, okay? I can say he is a she, I can say it's you, it's them. Put yourself in the story wherever you fit, okay? All right. What do we have? Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What do we have for Scorpio? Full moon and Virgo messages. Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio? Whoa, Scorpio, okay. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy, okay. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So somebody could just be a worry ward right now, okay. Somebody doesn't have any peace. Yeah, okay. So let's see what we have for Scorpio. They're telling you don't worry, Scorpio, okay. It says it doesn't change an outcome. All right, release all negative energy. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel these messages for Scorpio. Block any interference that stops their messages from coming through, please, and thank you. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you, Spirit. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So some of you could have Aquarius highly aspected or dealing with one. And then we have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Okay, then. Not Aquarius, Scorpio. I don't know, Scorpio. What's up? But they said believe in the impossible. So some of you could be believing for something or hoping for something, praying for something, but you might have to actually have faith that it's going to come to fruition just the way you want it to, okay? Okay, somebody could also be wearing a mask here. So they were wearing a mask, okay? So let's see. All right, let's see what we have for Scorpio. The Hermit, a mask, okay? Somebody could definitely, been wearing a mask. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be coming in, okay? Scorpio, and they're wearing a mask. You have a Justice card, but it doesn't give me bad energy like yet. It could be, but with the Justice card being here, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, something's coming in, okay, and somebody just may not be all that what meets the eye. Death card, wow, 4 majors, right out the gate. Whatever this change is karmically meant to occur. It's your justice. Okay, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Wow, Scorpio, what's up with you? You don't see something coming. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Yeah, you don't see something coming here. Okay, Scorpio, 4 of Cups. I feel like you could be a little oblivious to whatever this is. 4 of Cups. For some of you, you're getting justice. Ooh, all those rejections are paid off. Okay. Somebody could have missed a major opportunity with you. Yeah, because they didn't see something about you. Maybe you were wearing a mask. You got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, but oh Lord, something is speeding up. Something's happening like rapidly fast. Ooh, this gives me energy of somebody like just deading a relationship just because they see you. What, Scorpio? Or somebody could just be deading a relationship, period. It don't have to be because they see you, but it could. It's possible. You got a 7 of Wands. Somebody blocking somebody. Yeah, somebody has their guard up against someone from their past. So this could be you. Yeah. Looks like somebody could be rushing in or something like that. And this person could have been wearing a mask. This person could have rejected you. And I just feel like some of you aren't interested in this person anymore. That's what it's giving. You got the World card here. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is like, something is like, this could have been someone who was married. Somebody could have been married here. Or that's what somebody is with it. Like, yeah, something is just somebody somewhere else. It's boring over there. 4 of Cups, this person is just like, it's like there is no looking. You know, you have something and you could just like, you can imagine the future with the two of you, this person not. Like somebody just doesn't see someone in their future, but that could just be how they feel about something. Somebody could just be like, just not wanting something or someone anymore. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Somebody could have been together for a while. Yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles again. I'm telling you, somebody's relationship status is changing. So Scorpio, if you're single, you could be getting married fast. It's protected, whatever this is, it's protected. Yeah, but it looks like somebody could have done this. Look at this Knight of Cups. Ooh, when I say this person gonna propose so fast. Oh my. Oh my. Somebody could have, I'm telling you, whatever is going on here, it just looks like the shoe is on the other foot for somebody. Somebody may have done something too fast, Scorpio. Like, say you were in a family dynamic with someone, they kind of just, or you were meant to be, okay? But now, since the tables have turned, okay, and there's a shift here, and I promise you, this wheel been wheeling it today, okay? But there's a shift here. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Somebody could have thought you were too boring or bland or blah, blah, blah. However, you were wearing a mask, okay? And you were wearing a mask in a way of like, I'm not going to sell. I don't have to sell myself to you. You're going to see me or you don't. Somebody else sees you though. Somebody sees you. Like, it's like everybody, like I'm telling you, everybody who ever rejected you, Scorpio, it's only because they didn't see something in you that whoever you're about to marry, and it's going to take them no time to propose. Like, they already know they want you and you already going to say, yeah. Like, whoever this, I don't know who it is and who have this kind of power for you to just be like, yeah, so quick out the gate. But y'all about to go from single to married, and some people going from married to single. Like somebody want to ghost a whole situation. They don't even want to see a person. Yeah, it's like somebody, there's no thrill. Somebody is bored. Look at this person on this card, on this 4 of Cups card. They're like, oh man, another day. Let me go home and be bored. Man, like I'm telling you, it's like somebody like, and this is the same person who rejected you. 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Somebody rejected you here fast, too fast. They didn't take a minute. They didn't do any of that. They just did something so fast. And not only that, it looks like they rushed into something else, into a cycle, rushed right into a cycle with somebody else. Okay, dating them, marrying them, blah blah blah. Somebody could have been had a lot of resources here. Somebody could have been the one, like this could be where one of the people had like a lot of money or something like that. Like they had more than you. Anyway. Whether they had it like that or not, but you're going to this status. Some of y'all, and you know it ain't even about the money. It should be. I mean, it's a necessity that you have to have, like, and you know, and that's why people work. But some of y'all are actually, like, for those who have been hardworking and you've been solid and loyal, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna switch up for no check type of stuff. You know, you out here caring about your generational wealth, building on solid ground, being able to be protected by divine. You care about the wisdom that you hold. Somebody holds a lot of wisdom. somebody wants, like somebody here is very mature. Like somebody's like an old soul. They know a lot. Somebody's well-rounded too. They don't just see through one set of eyes. And yeah, they're able to see the bigger picture here, whoever this is. All right. But it's like somebody here though is going to marry someone who's wealthy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're going to marry rich. Yeah. Look at this. Like I said, whoever's hard working, somebody is going to marry rich. Like for real. It's gonna be up and stuff, baby. All right, Scorpio. Dang, you feeling like that? So they telling you don't worry, like for real. Y'all gonna be so at peace, like, oh my God. Let me get one on the Hermit. Somebody could be creeping on you. The Hermit. Yeah, because it looks like somebody's interested in you. The Hermit, please. The Scorpio. Dang, Scorpio. What'd I say? Somebody breaking up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody's breaking up. Somebody is trying to ghost somebody ASAP. They said, no, I don't want you now. I told you I don't want you. Let me get one on the world. I'm telling you, somebody giving somebody a hard no. Like, no. They don't want no. This is the type of thing, though. Somebody could be stalking somebody, like, for real. Going off of the other thing, somebody could literally be stalking somebody here that does not want to be with them. Yeah, this somebody, because they don't have anything else to do. So this would be somebody who didn't have the money, like whoever somebody is like no to, like that person, they're bored, like they don't have nothing better to do. Yeah, whoever this is, they don't have anything else to do but stalk somebody. Is what this looks like to me. Yeah. So this would be somebody that actually had to block somebody on their phone. Like it changed the locks on the door. Like it's that kind of thing. Like you have to go. This is somebody who you could say like, hey, you can't say to them like, hey, I don't think we're gonna work out. You can't just do it like that. Like this somebody who's just gonna keep on calling, keep on coming over to the house, trying to like come in or something. I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh, Scorpio. Let me get one on the world. Yeah, somebody's like, it's over, and somebody's like, I don't really want it to be over. Let me get one on the world. I'm telling you, somebody like, it's over. I said it's over. Now I'm moving on. No, I made my mind up. I know what I said. Anyway, let me get one on the Justice card, please. Dang, Scorpio, you be having them sweating you like this? Oh my, the Justice card. What? The Justice card. Why is this here for Scorpio? Oh man, somebody like, look at this. When I say this, a whole marriage right here. Ooh, some of y'all. I'm telling you, what I say, you don't manifest it. Something is bursting through. This is clarifying the Justice card. The 10 of Pentacles are already right here. When y'all think y'all gonna be so spoiled, ooh, y'all gonna be so spoiled. Ooh. Now somebody else could have manipulated the situation and they were spoiled, but that didn't end up so well. What I tell you. You see that big blockage in between these two people? Now, some people could be reconciled. Listen, Scorpio, you got a lot of different things going on here. This could be someone who didn't want you to see your match. Like, this could be something where somebody kind of settled with someone who doesn't match them. And now they, like, and then something happened. Some blockage was removed, and now somebody sees their match. So for some of you, this really is somebody who's just like, I can't. I don't want to do this with you no more. And they don't have to actually be married. This could just be a higher level of commitment where, I don't know, maybe people wear promise rings or engagement rings, or they on the road to get married, and then somebody like calls it off. Like this could be someone they just been together for a while. And somebody just like, I don't want this no more. Like, for real. Let me get one on the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. Somebody feel like you, y'all see it. Come on now, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Don't ever play with me. I'm telling you, don't ever play with me. I don't know. I feel like this is a person channel like though. I don't know, Scorpio. You gotta read them like this. For real. Oh, Scorpio. This is your fate. Oh my God. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Double Up is on right now. I'm telling you, all this blue, this all this. But yeah. Scorpio, you gotta read it like this, okay? And it's I ain't gonna say it. Anyway, this is fated. This is fated. Dang nabbit. Dang on nabbit. Let me get one on the death card. Ooh, Scorpio. What? Ooh, let me get one on the death card. Let me get back in my skin first. Dang, Scorpio. You doing it like that? Let me get one on the death card. Oh, man. It ain't me. It's them making it worse. What? Y'all had to fight for this, Scorpio. Ooh, somebody can be mad at y'all. Ooh, somebody want to keep this person so bad. Like, ooh, please, please, please. Somebody partner really want to keep them real bad. I feel like somebody held on as long as they could, though. They can't tolerate something anymore. Somebody tired of, like, having to defend themselves, or somebody insecure. Like, somebody is tired. Like, for real. This is tired right here. Somebody is tired. Somebody's they changing up their mates because they don't match anyway. I don't even see the match to this Queen of Pentacles out here. So this could be somebody that just, now I ain't heard something like this in a long time. This would be like, you know, somebody like you in a relationship with them, or they in a relationship with you, but you ain't in a relationship with them. Like, it's that. Ooh, dang, Scorpio, you be doing it like that? People be stuck on you like this? This is good, though. This looks really good. The number 2 or 22 could be significant. This is good. This is protected, whatever this is. Scorpio, this is awesome. Congratulations for you and your new boo. Like I said, this is fated. This is fated. Justice, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody ghosted another situation and I wanted to bring it up. And they finna come and they want to be just like this. They're going to swear by you and everything. Like, girl, boy, give you that word. Okay? And for real, somebody might just show you the world. This ain't show the world the real you. This person might show you the world. I'm telling you, somebody is rich here. Dang, Scorpio, I don't even want to get off your reader, but let me get off your. It's okay, because I know like you already got somebody else sweating you enough. Okay. Okay, now they like, come on now, do right. Now, come on. Somebody like, dang, I almost had them trained. I almost had them. All right, let me get one of this too.
Learn what we're really doing. Everything has a pattern on every level, and everyone should be aware of this. Until then, you're a victim of unhealthy patterns and not knowing what the patterns are. It's the hidden side of sacred geometry. Today, people often talk about sacred geometry in a very amorphous way. It's kind of like a philosophical thing. But it was a practical energy side, which is why it's so incredibly important, because it's the key to everything. It's very common that people will only work on their mental, spiritual development, and they end up really growing the energy in their upper chakras. And so their upper chakras become very big and expanded, but their lower chakras become tiny little stick, sometimes referred to as a lollipop pattern. The other side of that is the focus very much on physical body culture, on developing energetically, on developing strength. And that's also absolutely essential. But again, that can become one-sided, to where you can meet people who have the most incredible bodybuilder bodies, but you talk to them and there's not much going on intellectually. Now, I'm not saying that across the board at all. Those are the polarities that can exist. So some people are highly developed intellectually, spiritually, other people are very developed physically, energetically. But of course, we have to have both in balance. Now, this is an ancient teaching. So in the Himalayas, they talked about Shiva and Shakti. So Shiva is ultimate consciousness, and that's the development of our consciousness to a higher level. And it's represented as an immovable center. So geometrically, it has a representation, which will make sense to us later when we get to biogeometry. So Shiva is the ultimate consciousness and creates an immovable center. Then dancing around it is the feminine polarity, which is Shakti, and Shakti is ultimate energy. And she's what weaves and creates everything, just like it's women who give birth. So that female polarity is what actually creates the world. It's the matrix, the matrix, and it weaves all of creation together around the consciousness pole, which is at the center, connected to the divine. Now, the same thing is true for every one of us. We literally have a Shiva pole in the center of our body, and this is one of the secrets of inner energy work from the Chinese Taoist, from advanced levels of Kashmiri Shaivism in India and things like this. From the crown to the perineum, there is a complete column of energy that is a central pole in the energy body that everything else comes out of and grows out of. But it's the most important energy axis in the body. It often gets confused with the Kundalini channel going up the spine. They are not identical. That's connected to the back channel, and we're talking about the absolute center of the body. So there's a connection here between how we develop our consciousness and how we develop the energy body. God didn't give us one foot to hop on. He gave us a left foot and a right foot. And you step forward with one, and then you step forward with the other, and that's how you make progress in a polarized world. We're given the polarities of consciousness and energy. You cannot develop your consciousness in a stable way to a higher level without having a strong energy body to support it. The physical body and the energy body is the base of the pyramid that the capstone of the consciousness has to be on, or the whole thing will crumble. But by the same token, if you don't have the consciousness developed, then there's nothing to guide you in the proper development of the physical and energetic bodies in a way that actually does create the type of longevity that the Chinese Taoists talk about, where it was common to live to be 150 years old. So there is an essential link here where to develop the energy and physical bodies to their fullest extent, not just for short-term muscular growth, but for long-term survival as a kind of Taoist immortal, that requires a lot of consciousness development and an analytical capacity. And by the same token, to develop our consciousness, we have to have a strong, supportive energy body. And so we really need people to understand that these two things are not exclusive. And we always need to keep checking in on ourselves. There's no stones to throw. We all make mistakes. We're all figuring it out. But if for people who have only developed on the consciousness side, which is something that I did for a long time, then you have to work more on the physical body integrity and the energy body. And for the people that focus more just on that side, there has to be work on the consciousness development. Because that beautiful body that you've developed, you're not taken with you through the gate of death. What you're taken with you through the gate of death is your consciousness and your ability to perceive in non-physical worlds. So this is one of the great secrets of sacred geometry. And that is this idea about, in modern physics, they had a complete revolution in physics based on the concept of wave and particle. So before they thought, well, everything's a particle. We just keep going deeper and deeper into smaller and smaller matter, and there'll be a final indivisible little solid thing. That's what they thought in the 1800s, a little solid billiard ball of matter, and that's everything else forms from that. It's the materialistic dream. Well, that all got blown out in 1900 with the discovery of black body radiation and the quantum revolution in physics. And they said, oh, well, actually, we find out that there's both a wave and a particle. And particles, physical matter, get formed by the collapse of the wave. That's literally what they call the collapse of the wave function in modern physics. This means that our energy body is the wave, and it actually collapses or crystallizes all the forms in the physical body. Today, we analyze that in terms of things like stem cells and things like that. But the stem cells are just another part of the particle system. And what's really behind it is the wave, the outline of the human body that gets filled up with matter. The central axis in the body exists as an energy circuit in the body before the physical body ever forms. And the physical body forms around that central axis of energy. So it's not a physical structure in the body, it's an energetic structure. Now, what happened when we began to develop modern metaphysics, again with the advent of the Theosophical Society, which became the template for the modern New Age movement and modern metaphysics, is that they began to get bits and pieces of knowledge from different traditions. And we have to be aware that there's hidden secret knowledge in the Himalayas. There's hidden secret knowledge for the Chinese Taoists. There's a lot of hidden secret knowledge for the ancient Egyptians. The Egyptians say their mysteries were never betrayed. That means the real stuff that we knew and taught never got sent out to the public. Y'all never learned what we were really doing. And so they get little pieces of knowledge. So one of those things was they found about the Sushumna channel in yoga. But Sushumna, writ large, is really an interior channel along the spine that helps to move the energy up. That's very similar to what's called the governing vessel in Chinese medicine. It's quite similar, but there are some slight different structures because in reality, there is on the inside of the spine toward the center of the body, but not in the axial center, but along the interior of the spine, there's a channel of energy. There's another channel of energy that runs inside the spine. There's another one that runs, although not as well known, on the outside of the spine going up. Then there are the channels running up to both sides of the spine, the Ida and Pingala channels like you were talking about. And those channels don't only run up straight, they actually cross over, creating a caduceus pattern going up like you see in some of the Indian and Nepalese illustrations. All of this is connected to the energetic structures of the body that the physical matter forms around. And so what happened is that many traditions considered the absolute center channel of the body, which referred to today in Taoist yoga as the thrusting channel or the Tai Chi pole, and had some other names in ancient Chinese. And then some of the knowledge coming from India. And some of the Indians, we have to be aware the Indian tradition, just like the Taoist tradition, was not one unified tradition where everybody did the same thing. It's the whole concept of Hinduism is a name for the conglomerate of a whole bunch of different sects and groups that teach things a different way, develop their energy body in different ways, but with similar core concepts of chakras and nadis, etc. Same thing for the Taoists. They have the same core concepts of the energy body, but they develop the energy body differently based on those concepts. So it's considered to be very secret that there's an energy channel running from the crown to the perineum, and it's the core energy channel of the body that interacts with, but is separate from the energy channels running on the four sides of the spine and crisscrossing on it. These are all different energy channels. So one of our fascinating opportunities today and challenges is to be able to properly put together the pieces of information from different traditions into a unified whole of the understanding of the subtle body and different practices. So if you go to any classical ancient spiritual tradition, they understood there are different levels of structure, different levels of manifestation, from the high divine level where you're connected with the one being of all things and all beings together as a unity. And then you go down to these multiple levels, given different names and different traditions, all the way down to the physical plane. And we need to understand that the electromagnetic is actually below the physical plane. It's not life energy, it's not above the physical, it's actually below it. The whole idea here is that there's a pattern behind everything. And so one of the things I describe in the Gaia series is that the ancient traditions are almost all uniform in saying where all physical structure comes from is a thought form in the mind of God from that original unity field. It starts as a type of a thought form of a pure pattern. Then that pattern manifests in the spiritual tradition as archetypal spiritual beings. Conscious spiritual beings as real as you and I, more real in some ways, much more advanced, that are an actual crystallization into conscious beingness of certain patterns and certain powers and certain functions. And then they understood that from there, you begin to form the patterns of karma, of actual physical incarnation, of what in the West and the Theosophical Society call the causal plane. Then you come down to the forming of the structures of how we understand things conceptually at the mental plane. Then it comes down to how it forms the structures of our emotional body, which is what really drives most of our behavior. And then it comes down to that wave talked about in physics of the etheric body, the chi, ki, prana level of vital life force. And that's a pure energy structure that then gives the structure that the physical matter then condenses or crystallizes around to create the physical body. And then when those life energy forces are used up constructing the physical body, they decay below the speed of light and they become the electromagnetic spectrum. So if we understand that as the basic understanding in the ancient world for how everything works, then we can understand that it's the patterns behind everything that are absolutely key. So we have to understand as we grow up from a child to an adult and start taking care of ourselves instead of somebody else taking care of us, that process of maturation in every lifetime is a type of microcosmic playing out in a single lifetime of what happens to us as a spiritual being across multiple lifetimes. We start not knowing anything, being very ignorant, and higher spiritual beings have to guide us and teach us. And then we incarnate in the physical body. We go through a whole series of those things. So our physical lifetime tends to be a microcosmic representation of the same pattern of the multiple lifetime journey. And this happens all over the place. Today we call it fractals, that this particular pattern exists on all scales of development. And so I see, for example, in the Gaia series, that something like the torus pattern, if you get a sphere, which is the primary form for holding consciousness and energy together, if you get a sphere, which is a holding form, and you open it up at the top and bottom so energy can flow through it, like an hourglass shape in the center, and then flow around the outside and then back to the center and back around the outside, that's a torus. An apple is based on a torus. You see it, how it's indented at the top and the bottom. And then the core of it with the seeds is right in the center line, the same as our central channel in the body. Once you start to perceive these patterns, you see how everything is connected, and it's the same basic patterns that rule everything. The torus exists from the subatomic level. We have photographs of toroidal structures subatomically up to galactic levels that have toroidal structures. This is the idea of scale invariance, that regardless of how big or small the scale is, the same pattern is the key pattern to create the energy flow. But the same thing is true for us emotionally and mentally. All of us, I think, have had the experience where we grow up and we have these tremendous yearnings, emotional yearnings. Where's our missing half? Where's the person we're going to unify with? Where's all of my romantic aspirations I was taught to have as a young child, taking in media about that perfect partner I would have that would make my life complete? And we had that emotional yearning. And then through the school of hard knocks, with some relationships that maybe didn't work out well, and we were very naive in, and we got knocked around, we began to say, oh, I better figure this out. And then we begin to see patterns. I have certain patterns of behavior I didn't know that screw up my relationships. I see dysfunctional patterns in other people, and maybe I can handle that in this person, but I don't want to deal with it in this person that's just too dysfunctional. So we start seeing those patterns at the emotional level. Same thing at the mental level. How do I put my life together? How do I divide my time in the day? What's important and not important to me? Everything has a pattern on every level. And once you begin to understand these patterns, the same thing is true on the spiritual levels. There are patterns to how spiritual beings work and operate. And this is going to be important for us because when we pass through the gate of death, if we don't have some understanding for how spirit operates and we haven't developed any organs of spiritual perception, we're as deaf, dumb, and blind spiritually as Helen Keller was in the physical world, where she had to be guided around everywhere. And that's why you see these pictures in the old Egyptian tradition, like from the Papyrus of Ani, which we know as the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and it's better called the Book of Coming Forth into Light. That in that you see Ani, who's the initiate being trained, he's like bent over, hunched over, and he's got this greater being holding his hand and guiding him through these worlds that he's not able to navigate through or understand himself yet. That's what happens to every human being. Our goal is to develop to where we understand the patterns. You have a healthy body once you understand the patterns that make a healthy body. Until then, you're a victim of unhealthy patterns and not knowing what the patterns are. Same thing with your energy body. You have strong, vital force. You have to understand what the principles are for feeding that, both through the food we take in, through breathing practices, exercise, a whole variety of things. The emotional body being healthy, and you actually have a life that's emotionally full and fun and joyous rather than a constant misery. Mental life, knowing how to control your own mind so your mind doesn't destroy your life, but your mind becomes a superpower. All these things are based on the knowledge of pattern. That's such a great topic because, again, this is one of those things that should be Metaphysics 101 for people, but a lot of people never got. We don't get issued our Metaphysics 101 books of whatever we happen to be exposed to and the world around us today, which is not always the most important information. So the key of everything is that, and all classical traditions agree on this, that everything came from a unity, the one. Now, in modern materialistic physics, they describe that state of unity, the one, where there is no polarity, there is no duality, everything is unified. They refer to this as the singularity. That singularity, according to physics, that unified state, which they don't understand anything about, they admit, is the source of all creation, because that unity, the one, split into polarity, the two. And then our whole world is based on polarity, positive and negative charges, with the electron and the proton, positive and negative charges in electricity and magnetism. The opposites attract and the same repel. That's a universal principle that you'll see anytime you get a bar magnet, try to put the two similar poles together, they repel each other. You can feel something that feels like a gelatinous force field pushing them apart, and you get the two opposite poles, and you can't keep them apart. They want to be together. So what polarity does is it allows things to be separate, but energetically moving with each other, energetically affecting each other. That allows evolution. That allows dynamic development. Evolution as a spiritual being is only possible in a polarized world, in the school of hard knocks, here on the physical plane. And that's why we're sent here to a polarized world. Otherwise, we often, when we're suffering in the physical world, say, I just want to be back, in that blissful unity state that I...
Well, my little bugs, a little bit on close to 3 hours. I'm in this stream here, and y'all know I'll probably be back a little later on. I hear one of my babies in there whining, one of my pups. So I'm going in and check on them. As always, my dear ones, like, share, subscribe. Go within so you never go without. As above, so below.